back to the stream. Shockingly, it is about to storm again. I just looked out my window and the wind is like a lot. There's a tree out there and it's like, anyway, hi, welcome back. Happy Friday. We're gonna play some Sims today. I thought we could do some building, but more importantly, we're gonna do some base game building. I wanted to show you something, and I just want you to know that what you're about to see may shock you. This is terrifying. Look what I just got given. Oh, there's a cat cam. I opened my game. Remember me? Discover new experiences with my first pet stuff pack. Leave me out of this! Why are you giving me a my first pet stuff pop-up? It's like a jump scare. Get it away. So I left it up so I could show you when I first went live because I was so shocked by this. It's like, trust me, I remember. I did not forget. Anyway, made me laugh. But I thought you might like that one. Anyway, hi, welcome back. Pack download in progress. Yeah, I only have the base game installed right now because we're gonna do a base game build. Maybe that's why I got that, but surely not, because it knows I own the packs. I just don't have them on, right? Getting your car looked at? Oh boy. Cat cam? Unfortunately, there is no cat in here right now. If there was a cat, I would give you cat cam. Also, it doesn't work. Look, I have to like unplug it and replug it in, but it's fine. She's not even in here, so we can worry about that if she comes back later. She was sitting on her little couch downstairs when I came up. Because earlier today, right before I went live, I watched the women's breaking final in the Olympics, like the breakdancing final, which I had never seen before. So we watched it, it was like 20 minutes ago or something. It was kind of cool. I enjoyed it. I think it's the first time that it has been an event in the Olympics, so it was like the first ever gold medal from it and stuff. But it was cool. Yeah, I thought it was really impressive. I've never watched anything like that before, so that was a new experience for me. So, anyway, we have to decide what we're going to build. I have a couple of ideas. The options are we build a library or we build a house. Let me get rid of this guy real quick. Either a library or a house. And then it's like, do we want to do a library in Willow Creek or like one in Oasis Springs? So I'm not 100% sure. I thought maybe we could put it to a vote in a second, but I'll show you a couple pictures first, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. And Grim and Mel and Kim, thank you for the subs. Also, Bar Snaps, Marissa, thank you so much. Evil Cotton Candy, Alphabet, and Naomi, and Co, and Cassie, and Simmer, and Big Simile, thank you, Kristen, Karudi, and Josh, and Lucy, and Tur, and Emily, and Alina, and Lady Sass, and Kay, and Kayla. Oh my god, thank you all for the subs and stuff. Tim, thank you for gifting all those subs too. Thank you so much. Okay. So here, when I say like this library business, we could do like kind of old school, fancy brick building, looks like it could belong in Willow Creek type of library. We could do like an Oasis Springs type of library. Yuck, no, but it's an idea. Or we could build a house. I don't know about this house. This is mostly just a visual. Do we have enough in the base game for a library? Yeah. The libraries are one of the base game lot types. I know that a lot of people, my mods were like, build a house, build a house, build a house, build a house. So the mods are very pro house. I don't personally have a preference. It looks like chat is kind of leaning towards library. So if you have a preference, well, maybe make your voice heard in the poll. Bear in mind, it is going to be base game. We're not going to use any packs for this. I don't have any packs installed. We're doing just a base game build with this today. That is the plan. Samantha, Awoken Sunshine, and Alyssa, and Quill, and Mandolin, and Reagan, and Simmer, and Knight, and Caitlin, thank you for the subs. Ultra Cringe, it's your birthday! Happy birthday! My birthday's soon. My birthday is next week. Also, there's a poll. We can't type it in chat. You gotta vote in the poll, just so you know, because the chat doesn't count for anything. Only the poll, like, tracks stuff. So, hopefully that makes sense. No ugly base game beds in a library. I I made a whole video today where I was talking about what I want to see them do for like a base game update sort of thing for the 10th anniversary of The Sims 4, because The Sims 4's 10th anniversary is next month, like the beginning of next month. Oh, I don't know if I should tell you this. You'll never guess. Yesterday, I realized the most... Okay, so The Sims came out in February of 2000, okay? The Sims 25th anniversary is in February of 2025. You'll never guess when I booked my wedding for. I didn't realize this until yesterday, but you'll never guess. I'm actually being dead serious. I did this one to myself. Like, there's no way. There's no way. We even were joking, like, watch The Sims is gonna release a pack on your wedding event. This is like the one time that something is predictable with The Sims as well. Like, this is the only time that it's ever been predictable. And I did this to myself. I wasn't even thinking about that when I booked the date, obviously. It's not that big of a deal. It's just funny, like, how does this keep happening? I feel like they'll probably do something for the 25th anniversary of the franchise though, right? Like, oh, I wouldn't reschedule. I'm not gonna reschedule my wedding. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Also, I didn't tell you the exact date on purpose. It's not the exact day of the anniversary. The anniversary is on a Tuesday. I'm not having a wedding on a Tuesday. I'm not gonna you have to book these things so far in advance. Like, that's not, like, no, we already booked everything. I wouldn't reschedule it for that anyway, but anyway, I just thought that was hilarious that that was the day. Of course. All right, well, I missed, the poll is almost done. It looks like it's 57% library, 43% house. So we can do a library. The people have spoken, yeah? They should reschedule their anniversary. I think they should probably change the date that The Sims came out in 2000 to make it more convenient for me. It's just easy, you know? No problem. Librarian house, though? Well, we could do a house another time. We could do a house another time. You know, we do a lot of house builds. I don't build community lots very often, so it might be kind of fun to build a community lot. And this is a good excuse to get rid of this Willow Creek one and redo it, right? So, yeah, Lavender, that's the thing. You can't have a wedding in the summertime in Florida. You can't. It's just not safe. It's 1,000,000 degrees outside. It like has a torrential downpour thunderstorm nightmare every single day in the afternoon. You might get hurricaned on. Like, you can't win. No Oasis Springs Library. No, I hate. No. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I just can't. I just can't. Yarn and Mariel and Kosi and Huffle and Shelly and Tortilla, thank you for the subs. Yes, seriously, Hurricane Dawn. You know what I was worried about? I'm flying to the UK next week. There's it might not end up being anything, but there's like a little something brewing in the Atlantic, like a tropical something. It hasn't turned into anything yet, but it might become a tropical storm, might become a hurricane. I have a flight to England next week. Please don't come here. Please don't get big, and please don't come here. Bruin mention again. Yeah, well, it's hurricane season, Christine. A lot of times when this happens, like, it doesn't become anything that touches land, so it doesn't make news at all. But I don't know. I was looking at it today and I was like, that's not funny. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Okay, let's build, yes? Shall we? I think so. I'm gonna open up a second OBS because I shall probably record this one too. I think that will be good. Ask it nicely not to do that. There you go. What lot is this? This is where the library usually is in Willow Creek, but we're gonna build a new one on top of it. I might just build something real quick just to show you what I'm talking about, and then I can see myself bulldozing it. So nobody panic, okay? But kind of, this is, oh, you know what? Let me put like an arched sort of situation. Let me just kind of give you a introduction to the vibes that I am picturing here. I don't think that's gonna work because I can't put a staircase there, so it has to be wider. Is this for the save file? No, this is just for fun. This is not even a new crest, so this is Willow Creek where we are building this right now. Oh, it actually lets you do it. I feel like it shouldn't let me have a staircase that's 3 tiles wide there, but I guess it does. Does that mean if it's only 2, I can put a staircase in? Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine. You just got engaged! Oh my gosh, Kaylee, congratulations. That's so cool. Happy engagement. Yeah, I like this. Rockhopper, Aaron, Annika, Anisha, and Haru, thank you for the subs. I think that should be functional and fine, right? Why does it feel like it doesn't look, yeah, it doesn't look like it will be. I feel like I'm getting scammed right now. Stairs on the side. Yeah, I guess we could have them like over there. Should I make it wider? Maybe that'll be cuter. I don't know. Maybe we could have like a little pathway that goes like this. That maybe is good. It gives us kind of an interesting layout for the front, yeah? Okay. And a little fountain in front. Yeah, maybe. It depends how far back we put it. We'll have to see how it goes. We'll get some big columns. That's gonna be nice though. And I think I agree. I think it looks better on the sides like that. We're on the same page. Okay. So something along those lines for the front. How do you get it to be curved? Oh, you can just use the it's like curved floor pieces. You can scroll down and grab these rounded deck pieces. Dirty and Kiwi and Mariah, thank you for the resubs too. What are we building? It's gonna be a library. It's gonna be a base game library specifically. Yeah, we could probably put it further back so there's space for a fountain in the front. I guess it just kind of depends how we feel like we want to go about this. We're doing, again, it's only base game though, so just keep that in mind as we're building this. Sometimes people are like, oh, you should add a, you know, random item that we don't have in the base game. Bookshelf door, you think so? I don't know if a bookshelf door will work in this. We will have a kid's space though, for sure. That's unrelated to a bookshelf door, but you know. A roof with plants on it? Well, I don't know how many options we have for that in the base game that won't look ridiculous. So we'll see. Am I putting it on the gallery? Yeah, I put all my builds on the gallery, so we'll put this one on the gallery too. This will be no exception. If only we had Book Nook. Yeah, well, we can make do. We can make do. I think we can manage. Yeah, we should use an observatory too. I like the idea of putting an observatory in the back because then we can really get use out of like some of that base game stuff, you know? Should I have like a big section like this in the back? I don't know. I think I want to have a porch back there too. I'm not sure. Give school from The Sims 3 vibes. Oh, that's fun. I'm glad that you think so. To me, that is a great compliment. I think I should make it a little bit wider. Although, well, I don't know yet. I guess it depends. Should this be medium wall height too? Is that like so... It looks quite tall and skinny. I think that's what's throwing me off about it a little bit. But I guess that's not a bad thing. Okay. Something along those lines. And let me think about windows real quick too. Short looks better, you think? Yeah, but the problem with the shorter is that we can't have that tall trim. And I would like to have the tall trim. Also, I want to use like I don't know. I think maybe these windows might be good. Every time I like start to do a build like this, I always just think like, wow, it sure would be nice if we had the university windows. University's just so good for this kind of thing. So sad. That might be okay. Right? Or I guess then it makes me wonder if I should extend it outward a little bit. Because it might be better to have a little bit more room. Yeah, I think it's a little bit better to have a tiny bit more room on either side, right? Yeah, moats are in the base game. The problem with the moat suggestion, I mean, people in chat are joking when they say it. The problem with the moat here is that it's just probably this lot is too small to be adding in terrain manipulation, you know? It's not very big on this lot, so we would probably struggle to have that here if we tried. Looks too housey? Well, we'll make it look less housey, don't worry. Remember, we only have the base game, so we don't have a lot of the things that maybe you're thinking that we could swap it out with, we don't have. So limited options here today. Yeah, you stick to that, please. Oh no, that looks bad. No. Don't like that. I wish that it wasn't clipping. That's kind of annoying me. All your local libraries have moats. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe I should have put one. The other idea is like maybe we have, and this is more similar to like the Willow Creek library that was originally here. So this could potentially be some sort of concept. Like almost like a clock tower, I guess. What's a moat? When they say a moat, the people in chat are talking about putting like a, oh, I do like that. You know how like a castle has a ring of water around it and like a drawbridge? Moat. That's what they're talking about. I'm not kidding. So, oh dear. Yeah, they're kidding though. They don't actually mean to put a moat. It's a reference to a stream that we did a long time ago, where we put a moat on our house. I actually do kind of like this. I feel like this is kind of cute. Oh, sorry. Chat's telling me they are not joking. My bad. I'm so sorry to have assumed. They're like, actually, Kayla, I'm not kidding. This is really serious business. I would never joke about a moat. I feel like this might be kind of interesting to have in the front. I don't know. Okay. You take that again. We can have a nice big doorway too. We need more doors. Miss Liz and Mick and Aries and Amy and Boofers and Hazel and Chris and Dirty and Kiwi, thank you all for the resubs. Mariah too, thank you so much. Oh no, we need medium wall height. Oh, we could probably do like the rounded one because we have the arch stuff. I do like that, I think. I wonder if we could have like, oh, this is interesting because there is like a little pathway like right there. So it makes me wonder if we could put like a side door over on this side. I don't know, that might be cool. Is this a funky version of Sims 2 music? No, it's just regular Sims 2 music. Nothing weird. Just normal Sims 2. You've never seen that door because you never use medium walls? That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, medium walls, they're good for certain things, but I tend to prefer small walls too, just because it's easier. There's more window options and door options that fit all of them. So I'm kind of the same way. Can't hear any music? That's fine. It's quiet on purpose. I can't play it any louder for the sake of my own sanity. There's only so much you can handle. I play this every day for 3.5 hours. Coffee, Infusion, and Liz and Michael, thank you for the subs. Yeah, I wish we had more single tile doors that were like meant for interiors that were like maybe better suited for medium wall height too. That would be a huge help if they had more stuff like that in this game. Shall I put... I mean, that looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? Will I play Dead by Daylight again someday? I don't know, maybe. Dead by Daylight kind of stresses me out to the point where I don't find it fun, just because I really don't like playing games where I feel like I'm doing a bad job and dragging people down. And Dead by Daylight is scary and I'm bad at it, so it's like two whole problems, you know? Okay. That has some interesting potential. Maybe lower that down a little bit to like right there. How does that look from the front? Okay. I don't think I like the top. Yeah, I also wish some of the short wall height doors were taller, because that's the thing. When you're trying to build like these big buildings, you want to use tall... Oh, what about this? Probably not. But you want to use like doors that fit sizing wise. But then like a lot of the short wall height doors are too short looking for short wall height even, you know? So it's hard to then use those short wall height doors on medium wall height because they're like half the size of the wall. I wish they were just maybe like a little bit taller, like maybe they fit the full short wall height or something. Are they still making that Sims movie? I have no idea, Stone Pony. It takes them a long time to do that sort of thing, so we probably won't hear anything about that again for ages. Ages and ages and ages. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna try to duplicate what I had done on the front in the back. Why don't I use shaders and lightings? Well, I don't use like really any mods, friend. I'm not really a big modded Sims player, just in general. People already ask me, what shaders do you have? Just with the normal game, so it would be really complicated to explain to people if I actually did have shaders too. I'm trying to clarify how it all works and stuff, you know? Yeah, I just don't really use stuff like that. There's a lot of cool ones, but I don't know, not really for me, I guess. Let's put that right there, and I will lower those down just a tiny bit. Okay. Seasons worth getting? I like Seasons. Seasons is my personal most favorite Sims pack. So I would happily recommend Sims 4 Seasons to you. No questions asked. Okay, I was gonna get an observatory. I was planning on putting it like in this little section. And then, I don't know, it would be cool if we could have like a fountain or something. But how come I don't use mods or anything? There's not really a reason. I mean, I guess the reason is just that it complicates things for the viewer, because this way I don't have to explain 50 mods every single day or link 50 mods every single day. But I can just not have any in-game, and it's easy to follow if you're watching for the first time. Also, a lot of my viewers play on console and can't get mods and stuff, so I just tend to play vanilla to make it easier for them. Okay, that's good. Yeah, but this way, like for like builds and stuff, everybody can download the builds because there's no mods in the build. Just more easily accessible for all players, basically. Okay. I do like how this is looking so far. I'm thinking that we will probably put... I might do some debug fences around that section too. What's the lot type today? It's a library. We're building a base game library. We're gonna be rebuilding the base game library, I guess is a better way of putting it. I think I shall do some landscaping in that little... I don't know how I want to landscape this yet, actually. Let me get my windows back. We do have a lot of windows on this building, which make me feel a little bit worried for like the book placement, but I guess we could probably have like very few windows on the side, and then we can have all of our bookshelves in those areas where there's no windows really, and that would be good. Tori and Patty, thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. I don't actually know if I'm gonna keep these side doors or not, but I do like them for now, so they can stay. Have I saved? I feel like I just saved a second ago, right? But we probably could do it again to be safe. Is it a library? Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a library in Willow Creek. A library should have natural light though. Yeah, well, it just depends how many bookshelves we're able to fit in, because we can do some in the middle and stuff, which will help, but you also want to have wall space to put them on, so. Oh, your real life library has a huge basement section? That's actually really interesting. I'm from Florida. We don't have basements. We don't have basements around these parts, so I had never even thought about that, but that could be a fun place to put the kids section in the basement. Interesting. Yours is a cafe? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna put a cafe in ours, just because it's, we're doing this with obviously just the base game, so we don't have functional cafe stuff, but that is an interesting idea too. Okay, I'm not really sure about this front section, because I feel like this is kind of supposed to be like a clock tower almost a little bit, but I don't really know how exactly we want to do that, or if we still want to do that. That being white is probably bad vibes. I don't know if that looks good or not. I think that looks good. Yeah, we can put the vending machine, because the login rewards are base game, so I have them in the game right now. So we can do that. That's a good idea, Christine. This is 4 tiles wide. That's actually really helpful, because we could potentially have like, maybe the basement staircase goes like right here. Can you become medium wall height though? Oops. Or I guess you don't need to be medium. We could just make it short and then I could delete that part. But I think that is interesting, right? And maybe I could build walls there on either side. We'll be in the basement. The basement's gonna have the kids section. Oh, am I able to open this downstairs to the basement though? I don't think you can delete that part, can you? So never mind. Well, maybe I could like... Oh dear. It's very hard to have it... I have to like mess with the... Just put one right there for now. You think walls ruined it? Well, we're not done yet, friend, okay? We're not done yet. I have a vision. Oh. There is a balcony right there. Well, we could have this open in the middle, but not all the way around. And that would be fine too. But that's kind of what I was picturing in my mind. Can you be raised up? Yeah. I just wish that I could have that staircase be like properly tall. Do I need a balcony? No, we don't need to have the doorway. But we did put a doorway, so we'd have to change how it looks. If I put this here, you can't delete that, can you? Like, it won't work. If I had it like lower down than that even, maybe I could then, but I don't think you can do this. Right? Move the staircase one tile back. Yeah, but that really kind of icks me out, it being like not even. I don't know. I would much rather it be even, I think. No, deleting the basement ceiling doesn't work either. I wish you could do that. That would have been so cool. We can also, like, if you lower the wall height, I still don't think it does it. I think you just only need the 4 tiles for it to work. Like, even when I change the wall height, look, I had it medium wall height first, chat. It doesn't make a difference when you make the medium wall height. You still have, the stairs are longer, but it still has the flooring there. So that's kind of annoying. And that does complicate it in this little area. I guess we could put like a pillar there on purpose. Maybe we try and make it look like it's intentional and like close it off and then put a shelf there or something. I don't know, it's a little bit weird from the upstairs, but it might be interesting. Yeah, it's like a fake chimney or something maybe. I don't know. You want columns there, maybe? Yeah. Okay, actually, if this wall is here, that'll help us. I'll probably put a wall here, too. Okay. Fireplace in the library? Well, there's no need for us to get so hung up on the details. It's okay to have these sorts of things in real life, too. It's old. It's an old building. And it's... We're just making up an excuse for why we have that thing there. Fake elevators a vibe? Yeah, that would be cool. I just feel like with the base game, I don't even know if there's anything that can be done to make it look like a fake elevator in the base game. So that kind of worries me. Also, I really would like to have like a desk for them to be checking in and out books. And I didn't really give myself enough space for that either. So maybe I could scoot the whole thing back a tile. My first thought also when I was looking at this was that maybe it would be a good spot to have like a ladder into the attic or something, because we do have an attic in this building. Do you think I can fit my check-in desk of my dreams right here? Probably not. Let me just look. It'll be really tight though, is the problem. What's the build about? It's a base game library that we're building right now. No. Maybe they have their desk though for checking in, like, or checking out books. Maybe the desk goes like here. And you have to go around the side to access everything. So you come this way and then you can go around a little bit more. I don't know. Oh, great. The way these windows are placed is terrible too. Are you really gonna do that as well? Like, I would close it off, but then that side door is like in such an annoying location. Have 2 self-checkout desks on each side? Well, then how do you get onto the inside of the building? You know, like we can't really... It's the employee entrance. Yeah, but I'm just thinking, like, realistically, that makes sense, but in The Sims, they're gonna come in that side door. And we're gonna regret that we did this. Because it won't be employee only. Like, and you can even sit here and say, like, oh, you can lock the doors. You're not gonna do that. You just won't do that. You know? So I think maybe it's best. I guess we could just have it be a hallway. Maybe they enter into a hallway like that. I think I might have to put something in the back there so we can cover that. And you can't even lock doors on community lots anyway. That's just what people always say. They're like, oh, just lock the door every time. And it's like, well, that doesn't really make a difference. Or no door for that side. Well, I put the side door on that side specifically because I liked this. We could get rid of the side door on this side, but I kind of like the symmetry of it. So the alternative is to like have the front desk be on this side and we get rid of the side door over here. But then it's not as symmetrical anymore, but that doesn't matter that much either. Oops. Go back. I wonder if we could do that, and I wonder if we could maybe turn it into like a bathroom right there in that little small section behind the desk. Because that might be a good way to do this. Maybe I close that off. Oh, actually, I like that because then they can be sort of spaced differently. Making a library? Yeah, it's a base game library that we're building right now. Okay, so there's the bathroom for the downstairs. I think I would have rather had a bigger bathroom, but that's okay. We can always get an extra bathroom upstairs and then like one in the basement too. So now that leaves us with the problem of trying to build out the basement and not have it be too big. Because I do not wish for it to be touching the outside. Yeah, I'll put it on the gallery. I put all my builds on the gallery, just not until it's done, obviously. But I put all my builds on the gallery eventually. This one will be probably finished today, so. The one in the basement needs a changing table. Oh, I wish we could do that. There is unfortunately no changing tables in the base game. So we can't. That would be very, very cool, but it's not possible. This needs to get built up. Maybe I'll make you smaller again too. Okay. And we can save. Anyway, Donnie and Timmy and Swest and Katie and Wizard and Kit Kat and Calypso, thank you for the subs, everybody. The build is just a build. It's just for fun to build stuff like this. We don't have like a sim in mind that we need this for or anything. We're just building. Most of the time, we're just building when I build in the Sims. Okay. I do like how that's looking so far, and I think this makes sense for what we're trying to do. So that's good. We do have some lot requirements for libraries, obviously. Oh, let me figure out the upstairs layout too. We don't necessarily have to have a bathroom upstairs. It might be okay if there was just bathrooms downstairs, but yeah, maybe I won't put a bathroom up here, because if we could do bookshelves, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to use any of them. Oh no. Some of these look like so... I feel like this one is the best one for a library. Right? Do I want to put them like this? Oh, thank you for clipping. That's really cool. And then I can do... I guess maybe I can scoot those forward a little bit. Okay, so I'll just try and like custom place them to be like that. I can alt place you. Yeah, this saves a lot of room, and I think it looks pretty good like this, so. I suppose this little section is kind of skinny. Maybe we could, well, I guess I could probably alt place all of them. Oh yeah, I never build museums, Mel. I don't know, I guess I sort of feel like museums in The Sims are kind of useless a lot of the time. So I just don't really like gravitate towards building them. You think the skinny one is better? Well, this one has like a bunch of stuff in it. You see what I mean? Like, it doesn't look like a library bookshelf. These look more like library bookshelves to me. I don't think the colors of them are perfect, but I think that the item itself looks a bit more like a library bookshelf. Okay, we have to alt place these to be in line with that. Your anniversary prediction is perfect patio stuff for free. Oh, that is a full circle moment, huh? That's really funny, actually. If they gave out perfect patio stuff for free, I would be thrilled. Because that's a nice pack. It has like a kitchen set and everything. So, no upper cabinets, but it does have bottom cabinets. Okay. That's good. It's very tight. Only one tile walking space right there, but it'll be fine. Maybe we can get a small section of books right here. Or is that too much? I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have some chairs and stuff up here. I think I might actually put, oh, hi, Snap. Have you come to see me? I think I might put some desks in this section. I do like the idea of that. In this part, oh my god, she's on the desk. She's climbing up. You'll see her in a second. Snap, you want to get on the desk so they can see you? There's proof of cat. Proof of cat. Well, we could maybe center these in this part. Obviously, I will alt place those together then. And that might not be so bad. I could potentially even have some lined up against this part. Maybe? I don't know. I kind of like it. Babbling, Stacy, and Lily, thank you for the subs. We're gonna have plenty of bookshelves for these Sims in this building. I am not super worried about that part, that's for sure. There will be bookshelves everywhere. Okay. Oh, we're not gonna have a teen area, but we are gonna have a kids area in the basement, Ginger Snap. The whole basement's gonna be dedicated to kids stuff. That is our plan. So we'll make sure we have plenty of kids stuff down there. Okay. Yeah, it's only 24 hours, the Golden Kappa emote that you can unlock. It's quite sad. Oh, maybe I should, well, there's a bunch of space right here. I don't know if that's fine. I do like that. There can be like a couple of seats here, maybe some seats along that wall. There's some open space there. And then maybe this could be a good section for some more computers. I think I like that. I think that makes sense. Lo and Babbling, and we got Lily and Kayla. Thank you for the subs. Desks. I think that we'll probably get this one. Of course it won't match. Like, it's impossible to have it match exactly, but we can do what we can. It's gonna be a little tight. I'll place you two to be close together. Yeah, we're gonna, oh, that won't work actually. Do them here, centered in this part of the room. I shall alt place those two to be close together, and then these two to be close together. I want to make sure we have a lot of computers, because one of the problems I always have when I'm playing in the Willow Creek library is that the other people take up all the computers, and then there's nowhere for me to sit and use the computer. So I want to make sure we have plenty. That seems good, right? It was yesterday, Weird Names. We had like a Golden Kappa hype train. It's a Twitch thing. Yesterday it's like a random event that can occur, and it happened yesterday. But it only gives you the Golden Kappa emote for 24 hours. It's like a special emote. It's not a huge deal if you missed out on it. Don't worry. Oh, you want to sit on your cat cam spot? Okay, Worm, I have to fix it though, because my cat cam, I need to unplug it and plug it back in, so I can show the people the cat. Okay. My cat cam is also like, I think this might work. Let me just see real quick. I know you can't see anything, don't worry. I'm fixing it. And no? Okay, that didn't work. I'm trying again. And now, there we go, cat cam. I got it. Yay! We have a cat. Rosanna, hi! Thank you for the resub! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, well, I'm kind of liking how this is coming together so far. There's a nice clear path to the bathroom too, which is helpful. I'm thinking that I might have this part be like a little separate section into the... That has a toilet on it, but I don't know. Can we just pretend that it doesn't, maybe? Because that's how the staff get back there. Is that bad? I don't know. It's fine. It's silent. Thank you for the resubs. Yeah, Snap, you have a lot of orders coming in right now. I wish you luck, honestly. The problem with her is that she doesn't ever actually meet any of the orders that she receives. So they're all rolling in right now, and she won't be completing them. I know she won't, because she never does. Okay, I like the idea of the green accents, I think. Should we do like chairs on the side? How, is that too tight? I can't tell. Oh, I want to put chess tables. If I had like 2 of them right here, is that bad? Move the left table over. Well, they're kind of centered in the room, which is why I left it like this. They're centered in like this section. Chess tables downstairs, chairs up. Well, there's not a lot of space for the chess tables unless we put them like in the middle, but I think I'd rather put the chess tables together because we could do them kind of like in front of the windows or something if we wanted to. I don't know. You think by the computers? Yeah, I mean, we could put them here. I just feel like that's kind of tight. No, these aren't Book Nook bookshelves. These are base game bookshelves that we're using right now. Yeah, I think that's too tight. I like the chess tables upstairs, I think. I'm okay with them being up there. Let me get some columns too. That's actually really nice. It's honestly not that big up here. It looks like it's big. It's actually not that big. This is a library, F. This is the library. I hope that it's becoming obvious that it's a library. When I was just doing the exterior, I know it wasn't so clear, but I feel like now at this point, I hope that it's becoming a little bit more obvious what we're doing. Right? Okay, I think that we could maybe even get a fully functional bathroom in this little tiny space. This is not very accessible, but it might be a good way to use up the tiny space that we have here. So maybe we try it anyway. Right, like wouldn't that be nice? People were talking about putting a ladder into the attic, but I don't think I'm gonna use the attic. I think like functionally, I don't really want Sims climbing ladders at the library. So I feel like I kind of prefer to not do that. Yeah, I mean, it could be a supply closet, but like bear in mind, we're doing this with just the base game. So we don't really have a lot of like, I don't know, we don't really have a lot of like stuff that you can put in a supply closet in the base game. I actually like those brown chairs, to be honest. Maybe I could just do 2 of them. The attic could be a teen spot. Yeah, but again, I think it's like super weird to have a ladder to get up to an attic that is public access in a library. Like, I just feel like that's really strange. And maybe not what I want for this build. I don't know, can we try these chairs like this? 1.5 tiles over there. Those are reasonable. Put a divider between the chairs. I mean, we could put dividers between them. I don't know if we really even need to do that though. Like, I've done in the past things with like half walls and stuff, but oh my gosh, snap. But even then it's like, I don't really need to. Wizard and Dr. Bobby, thank you for the resubs. We could do that for a tiny bit more privacy. How long will the stream be? I'll probably be here for about 3 hours today. Add stairs on top of the stairs going to the basement? Oh my goodness. I mean, we could do that. I still feel as though that is like so excessive. That is like so much more than I really want to do, but we could maybe try it. I don't know. Is it even gonna let me like... It's very annoying trying to build out these things. Oops. I don't even think that I can put like, cause can't you like not have like can't you not have a fence in front of that thing? So if I try to do, there you go. That does kind of complicate this part. But that's okay. Yeah, I mean, we could do that. I still feel like this is a little bit more excessive than I wanted, but I guess having a 3rd floor might be nice because we could put like maybe a quiet section or something up there. And that might be kind of cool. It's like at a university library, the higher up you go, the quieter it has to be. Or people wanted a teen hangout section. I don't really know what that means for our purposes, but I guess there's that idea too. I think I'm gonna try to redo some of this real quick. Forgive me, because I'm gonna have to mess with the roof a little bit more. But I kind of like the idea of this being open. Yeah, actually, all of the stairs are kind of cool. So I think we can make that work. I don't really like maybe this doesn't have to be closed off, to be honest. There's no window in this section, so maybe that could be where a bathroom goes. Oh, I wonder if we could, like... What happens if that whole area gets opened? It's probably unnecessary, but it might be kind of cool. What do you think about that? I think I kind of like it being open. I feel like there's probably a light that's trapped in that. Yep, I could tell. Your school library has a place like this, and it was silent except for the bathroom flushing. That's so funny. I can imagine that. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't like the idea of the, like, one tile wide space, so I prefer it like this too. I think that's nicer than having a one tile wide hallway. Column under the top stairs. Well, you mean like what, in the middle? We could put a second column there if we wanted to. I don't know. Yeah, open is nice. It's bright and airy that way. There is some kind of weird lighting going on in this part with this trim. So maybe I could make it brown instead. Maybe that helps, I don't know. Yeah, we can get a nice big chandelier or something up there too, which will be good. I feel like in an ideal world, there would be like a column or something. Oh, is it because, no, you think you're a room, that's fine. But yeah, in an ideal world, there would be like supports for this, but that's kind of weird. I don't know if I like it or not. The column being like right in the middle of the bookshelf is like fascinating. It's The Sims though, so we don't really need it in the middle there. I think it's fine if we don't force ourselves to do it. You think it's realistic? Yeah, it is realistic, but perhaps it's realistic to a fault. Okay, well there's at least 2 bathrooms in this. Oh no, there's 3 bathrooms because we have one downstairs too. Okay. I still don't like this part. That's like really bothering me. I really wish that this could be open. Seriously, like this is really, really annoying. Is there like no floor there? What are you... It's because I tried to make it fit. Oh, it worked that time. Why didn't it work before? The way we sat there trying that over and over repeatedly this entire time, and it wouldn't work, and now it works. Okay. Whatever, that's fine. V-Sheep and Ika and Jewel, thank you for the resubs, everybody. Thank you so much. Maybe because basement got bigger? I don't think that has to do with it. It's just weird. The, like, deleting and re-adding floors in this game is just weird. It always has been, so. Okay, so up here, I think that I might let this be maybe like more of a hangout space. I know we had talked about making it more quiet, but I also think that it might be kind of nice to have like a hangout space that perhaps is available for you to use. I don't know. I'm just thinking that I would like to have that, but maybe I don't really need it. The other thing is that maybe having like tables that look more like it could belong to like a group, sort of like if you were to rent it out, or not rent it out, but like, you know, reserve it so that you could do a group project in here. That's kind of my other idea for it. In real life, oftentimes this would be like, again, like in my college's library and university, the rule was like the higher up floor you go, the quieter it is. So having a TV up here probably isn't the most realistic thing in the world, but anyway, this could be nice because you could use that if you wanted to like do your homework. And maybe we could put a laptop down on like a couple of them. And we can try and make it look like maybe they're two different people's laptops that they've brought. I have a history degree, Gary. I have a history degree. Books, maybe they're using them to study with. Oh, yours basement was the quiet floor. Interesting. Yeah, we don't have basements here, so that makes sense. That makes sense. We don't have basements in Florida. Is there a whiteboard? No, not really. Not in the base game, at least. I always forget. There is that, like, it's from the, oh, here we go. There is, like, the pie chart presentation item. This is one of the business career rewards. So that could maybe be fine. Style board? I guess the style board might be good, too. That kind of has, like, corkboard energy, but they could use that. Should I put it on that side? Should we put a TV? Because they might hook that up for presentations. Yeah, and this looks like it might be a smart board. Part of me wants to put the TV there purely just like for my own use. Like, I think that would be nice if you were playing, I don't know, maybe you're playing like a Rags to Riches and you want to get your fun up fast. Try using one of the dining tables. Well, I don't know if I want to put, so obviously if you use a dining table, you can fit more chairs. I just don't know if I want to have like, well, actually, save those for a sec. I just don't know if I want to have like that many chairs. Especially if we put like 2 of them. Like we've done. Because that becomes like a really busy looking room. Okay. I don't know, I guess it does have more of that conference room sort of energy, but... Well, yeah, and obviously desks are a lot requirement for this lot, but we do still have plenty of desks downstairs. You think it looks good? Yeah, I think there's some really conflicting feedback in the chat. It either looks good or it looks too busy. So maybe we can just let it sit there for a second and then we can come back to it after we've stared at it for a little bit longer. You know? Oh, you know what we could do instead also? Someone said to use 2 of the like these tables. So there's 6 seats total instead of 8. And that might be better. I don't want to think about it right now. I'm gonna come back to that in a second because I am finding it annoying. I don't know how to decide, so I just want to wait. I'll just wait and then come back. I'm gonna make my own custom... Oops, that's too tall. We're gonna make our own custom little toilet stalls. I have decided. I think that has potential to be cool. Let's use these. It sure would be nice if we had real toilet stalls in the base game, but we do not, so we can do this instead. Are those the same height? I think so. And I guess we'll do 2 sinks also, right? Yeah, they need to give us a toilet stall in the base game. I feel like that is a very silly thing that we don't have in the base game. You know, it doesn't make any sense that you have to have packs, just have a regular old toilet stall, especially because in the older Sims games we had it in the base game. Like the Sims 3 had base game toilet stalls. So why don't we have one here? 20th birthday toilet stall. There you go. Happy anniversary to The Sims 4. You turned 10 years old today, and we are giving you a toilet stall as your celebration. I would actually not be mad. I would be fine with that. I mean, as long as there was like more than just that, you know? That would be really funny though. We get the hot tub and then we get a toilet stall. I kind of like that beige stuff. What do you think about this combo? Maybe it should just be one sink. Let's do one sink instead. No, there's not really like wall soap dispensers even. There's not a lot of community lot stuff in the base game. To be completely honest, it's pretty lacking in that department. There's some new secret policy that we can only get plumbing related presents. Oh my gosh. Let me open debug. BB.show hidden objects. I'm thinking about like some of these things might be nice for bathroom art. Yeah, Get to Work has a lot of like stuff like that, but not really the base game. That's why it's called a plumb bob. That we get only plumbing updates because it's a plumb bob. No, so the wall hand sanitizer, that's from Get to Work, Lumi. We're doing a base game build. That's what we're talking about. We don't have anything like that in the base game to use. There are community lot things in packs, but not in the base game, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this room. I wanna make sure I do the other bathroom real quick. Oh, we're gonna need to put something like, I'm gonna wanna cover up that corner somehow. We'll have to do something in this area. Not quite sure what yet. Okay, this will actually be pretty good because we're gonna manage to have at least 4 toilets in this building total, and I think that's a decent amount. So I'm glad about that. I'm gonna make sure that we put a curtain or something in this bathroom too, because this one's a little bit open for my liking. I think it would be better to have some sort of window shade. Oh, that comes in that green color I was using. Okay. Unbroken Tins, thank you for the bits. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Asking for advice for ways to enjoy The Sims that's more accessible for someone who's blind. Honestly, I'm probably not the best person to ask. I wonder if anybody in chat might have some tips though, if they perhaps have someone in their life that maybe would have some advice to offer. It's definitely difficult when it comes to video games and like accessibility for folks that are blind or like have any sort of vision impairment, especially because The Sims is like so tiny menus everywhere, you know? Does anybody in chat maybe have any ideas? And happy Sassy and Severus and Castle and Shrimp, thank you for the subs, I appreciate it. You can increase the UI size, but that's not gonna solve everything, obviously. For most people, so that's not really going to be a solution for most folks in that case. For some, but not most, I don't think. Okay, let's see. Maybe a little plant on there? I don't know. Yeah, that's the only thing that you can do really. In the game options, I don't know what your wife's situation is like, but you can increase the UI scale, which might help. But again, really depends on what your needs are. Don't reset to default. Oh my god. It is laggy in this menu too, isn't it? I don't know if there's screen readers that work in The Sims very well either. I'm not super well versed in that, so. Okay, let's see. I think a bookshelf there is probably bad because that is really tight, but oh, we can start with that maybe. Would I ever play Roblox? I've played Roblox before. I'm not like the biggest Roblox person. So I'm probably the wrong person to be asking, but maybe someday again, I don't know. I don't know. Rosie, thank you for the 6-month resub. You play on a 42-inch monitor at 1080p. That makes sense. That could definitely help too. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. They gave very little context in their message, so I'm not sure like what their wife's needs are specifically. So it's hard to give blanket recommendations in that sense too. Dress to Impress is so good. Yeah, I've seen a lot of my friends playing Dress to Impress. I haven't played it myself yet. Okay. Base game. I don't really like any of those things either. That looks kind of bad. Don't use this one. How about like maybe that in the middle of them because it's a little bit bigger. And then maybe we could get a lamp. Do you come in green? Yes. Okay, good. And then we could get like plant there. That's pretty nice. It's kind of plain, but it's nice. Dress to Impress is rigged. Is it really? I haven't played it myself. Everybody in chat's like, play Dress to Impress, but it's like, there's so many games that I want to stream in. There's never enough time to do them all. I've been using that bear thing too much. Do something else. Maybe put like those two together. I don't know. What about a vending machine? Yeah, we've been talking about putting in a vending machine. I wonder if maybe I put the vending machine over here instead. Because we were saying that originally, that it would be good to have a vending machine in here because we can't put like a cafe or anything. Maybe we could put one in the corner by the bathroom. I don't know. Is that base game? Yeah, that's the daily login reward vending machine. So not everybody has it probably because you might have missed the login reward, but a fair few people will have it. And if you don't, you can replace it with a bookshelf. And that should be fine, I think. Okay. Corkboard. Maybe one of these in the little section for the employees. You're missing darts? You think we should put darts on this lot? I hadn't really thought about that. Yeah, the recent login rewards, the ones that were just a couple months ago, is one that I'm talking about. Your login rewards just disappeared one day. Did you have to like reinstall The Sims or anything? Because it's stored locally on your computer, which is very stupid of them, but that's how it works. You can also, actually, if you get this off the gallery, it will come into your game. You don't even need to have it unlocked on your own. If you get it off the gallery, it'll still be there, right? Samurai, thank you for the 21 months, and Admiral, thank you for the resub too. Yeah, so that's not a problem, actually. Maybe I could put a column in the corner. I don't really like that, but I need to block the window clipping, so. Yeah, you could probably download like rooms that people have uploaded with all of the stuff, the login rewards, and they should work and be there for you. I don't know if I like that or not. Cover the toilet sign with one of the little black base game signs? Yeah, maybe. If I put it on the window or on the door, it'll be like floating when they come in. Maybe I'll put like the envelope. Like if they open the door, the sign will be floating, I think, behind them. But at least it's, you won't see them open this door very often, I don't think. Oh, you know what else we could do? We could, well, I'm always kind of torn between putting like a fake chair there so that they won't use the computer, and then putting a real bar stool there so that your Sims can use the computer if you want to. Could put a bookcase as reservation books. That's true. That makes sense. I wish that we had like that little library cart from Get to Work and stuff. That would have been cool. It's a real shame. Maybe I could do like a different kind of bookcase for this little section. Maybe there could be like a sign. I don't know. I don't think there's a signless version of this door. No, Christine, I'm pretty sure there's not. Yeah, I like how it has the binders and stuff in this. I'm on the same page. I wonder if we could try to put 2 of them. I want to put a sign like here. Oh, you know what could be kind of cute? There's like that open book framed. Maybe we put that above them. And then we could probably get some little bits of clutter in there. I think that could work. Are we building? It's a library. We're building a base game library right now. Okay, those are too small. That's fine. I don't really know about these things, but it's just clutter. Aren't there debug displayed books? Yeah, there are. We're gonna put them on the front of this shelf though. I'm gonna get like the debug book displays and I'm gonna put them like on this thing. That book size up where the clock is outside. I don't think I want to put that book giant sized up in the front. I've tried that before in other base game libraries that I've tried to build, and I feel like it never really works out how I want it to. It always looks kind of weird when you size that thing up giant. Trust me, I've tried in the past. Okay, debug. Little Clover and Cassandra and Week Summer, thank you for the subs. I'm looking for, oh, why am I searching? I was gonna filter by base game debug. The whole thing is base game, Kayla. You do not currently have any packs installed. Let's pick out some fun books that we can put on display. We'll save any books that look like they could be kids books to put in the kids section, probably, and we can leave like this section to have some more adult books, just so that we have more places to put them, you know? Because they might have kids book on display here too, but I'm just thinking like we don't have a lot of room upstairs for displaying books like this, so we might as well only put adult ones here. Maybe scoot them just a bit more. That's the new releases. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, those are cool though. That's useful. But look at how many like we could start saving some of the kids' books. We have like all these little baby books. Oh my god, those are so cute. All of a sudden I'm putting all of them, like... Well, and then we also have maybe like some of these kind of look like chapter books that could belong to kids. Okay, maybe we try and get 4 of these. That could be really good. These are in base game debug that we're doing right now. Oh, did she just stretch and like rotate? She's so cute. Let me see if I can turn the camera a little bit more so that you can see her head more. There we go. I mean, you still can't really tell, but you get it. You can see what we're going for. Have I built in the past without using cheats? Yeah, we've done a handful of like no cheat sort of build challenges. I don't find those to be that fun to do on a regular basis, if I'm being completely brutally honest with you. It's more fun to play with cheats most of the time. But that's just because when you count like no cheat builds, I was talking like you can't even alt place things, you know, kind of like when I had to do the builds for EA for the packs, and that's really hard to do. It's really hard to do. Like when I've had to build, like I built the lots for growing together. I wonder if I size this corkboard down if we could put postcards. But I built the lots for growing together. I wasn't allowed to alt place. I couldn't use move objects. You couldn't use, obviously, debug. Literally no cheats allowed at all. And that is way more difficult than you think. It is really hard to do. Especially when you're used to it. Because there's so many items, like, I'll show you the most egregious one. Look at this. This plant, the, like, oh, I didn't turn it off. This plant has, like, such a ridiculous footprint that you cannot place this thing, like, basically anywhere. It has to be, like, essentially in the middle of the room to place it. Because you can't put it in the corner, even when there's nothing in the corner. It's like, you basically can't, because that's the closest it can get. It's, like, literally in the middle of the room. And there's so much space on either side. So I like this plant, but oh my goodness, like, it's just really annoying. Some of the items in this game without cheats are, like, basically impossible. Okay. I'm liking that so far. I think that maybe we could try and get ourselves another set of these little chairs. And then I might do another set of chairs over here. Is that the same amount of walking space? It is. Okay. We can just duplicate it. Having a few places to sit will be good. We'll probably want to have something else. Maybe there could be another corkboard that everybody can access, because this is like right by the second side door entrance. So there could be like some community postings or something. Let's see. Maybe like that. Ottoman? Well, I don't really like the base game ottomans. That's the problem. They're not bad by any means, but like, I don't know if I like them. It is kind of brown in here, but that's okay too. Will I finish it today? The library? I hope so. I really, really, really hope so. Maybe we could put some more books on display over here. Oh, I don't like that one. That looks like a politician's memoir or something. Why is he in a suit? That's okay. I'll still do it though. I'm trying to get some more options for us. Maybe I will put another plant. Or maybe I'll do a plant on this table and then we can get some more books on display on this one. It's a business advice book. There you go. It's a business advice book. Oh, I will use this up. Like over here. Still life. Wish this one had some more frames. I never used that picture. I'm kind of thinking about this book stack for right there. You think the base game sucks? I mean, the base game could definitely use some improvement. It would be really nice if they added some more stuff. But alas, I don't know if that's in the cards for us, especially with stuff like this, like library items. Are they planning on adding more things like that? Who knows? You can disable your packs pretty easily. It's just a command line you have to put into your EA app. Soft Electric, Google James Turner disable packs. He has like a copy paste tool for all the pack things. You'll understand more when you look it up, but that's how you can do it. So you can just turn them off if you don't want to have all your packs on. Most people probably don't have any need to do that, but if you're like me and you like to do the occasional base game only build, it will help you. Okay, I don't really know what to put on this wall either. I wonder if maybe we could just put like a little table and a mirror above it or something. 'Cause that feels Simple enough. Or maybe... Oh, this actually comes in green. That's good. Hey, Struval, thank you for the raid. Whoa, that thing sized up is enormous. That's okay. That's fine by me. I won't complain. We're building a base game library today, using just the base game, trying to build a nice functional library. It's kind of fun. It is turning out kind of wooden, but I think that's okay. Is a base game very boring? Well, I mean, the base game it's certainly lacking in some departments, but I wouldn't say the base game is outright boring. I wouldn't say it's outright fun either, but... Oh, I like these books, because they're not, like, on a big stack, so we could just display these separately. That's good, too. Wait, put that one there. That's nice, right? I like that. How much debug did I use? We've been putting a fair bit of debug in here. Not that much yet, but we definitely have some debug in here. I don't really even like how that thing looks. The base game, one of my biggest issues with the base game, honestly, is like how lacking it feels like it is in terms of pendant lights and stuff. Like, I think it could really use some more chandeliers and things along those lines. Dean and Short Brunette and Pepper, thank you for the subs. Okay. That's fine. Maybe we get some artwork on that wall, and then this same wall back there. And rugs? Yeah, rugs would also be a big, huge help. But we at least have a variety of rugs already. It's like you want to have more rugs, but there are rugs in the base game. There's not really a lot of lights, hanging lights at all in the base game, which is why it feels so lacking. It's the same thing as, like, it would be great to have more beds, yeah, obviously, and, like, more bed swatches, but we do have beds. We have basically no... like fancy lights. I already used those two, so I'll get... Yeah, those are different. Okay, good. I do like these. Curtains are the worst. Well, the curtain situation is dire, but they did do a curtain update. Believe it or not, we did get they added a ton of extra swatches to the curtains. So it used to be significantly worse than it is now. Yeah, they added so many swatches. Chat, like, these curtains, all of these solid color swatches are new. It used to be just these 8 on the far left. So we got 3 more rows of them. Same thing with, like, this one. We used to just have, like, this side. These 8. And they gave us 12 more of every single curtain. Well, not every single curtain. They didn't do these ones or anything. But, yeah, we used to have way less curtains. That wasn't even that long ago. That was a handful of years ago, I guess. I don't know if I like that or not. Did you... Look at her. Her head is like... I will even lift this up so I can show you. Wait, I know it's lagging. That's her head. She's like buried into the... It's like her neck's all twisted and her head's buried into the pillow. See? She's so weird. Face down, pretzels like that. Okay. I don't know what wallpaper to use. I'm kind of nervous about it. I'm gonna try and get some lights, like, in the center of all these bookshelves. Put that one there. I guess I'll put some lights above each of these, too. Okay. Yeah, the rainbow curtains originally came in the toddler update, but then a few years later, they gave extra colors to them. All right, I don't know if I really even like this that much. It's fine. If you had spa day, then you could use the glowy wallpaper. Oh, wow. You're so right. That's what we really need. That's what we really could be using here. Do you think if I took this and I sized it up again to put it like right, so when you first walk in, you see book thing, is that weird or is it cool? I think that's fine. Goopy, I'll tell you this. CD Keys is not an authorized retailer. That's what EA will tell you. And it does feel a little bit fishy when you buy from them, I understand. But I personally have spent, I'm not kidding, thousands of dollars on CD Keys buying giveaway codes over the last few years. I've never had a problem with CD Keys. And I have literally spent so much money on that website buying codes. So if that is reassuring to you at all, I've never had an issue with them. Anyway, Queen Cap, thank you for the gifted subs and the 12-month resub. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm trying to decide about wallpaper and like what other sorts of wall decor I want to put in here. Because I'm really unsure. Should I put like a random little chair in the corner? No, let's get a bonsai tree in the corner. I would encourage you to be careful though with CD Keys because they'll have discounts on some of the newer packs, but a lot of the older packs are more expensive on CD Keys. Like if you try and buy a stuff pack on there, it might be like $12 instead of $10. So definitely check before you buy anything to be sure that it is the best price. Most of the time it will be, but sometimes it's not, so. Oh, I kind of like that rug there. That's kind of nice. I'll do it down here too. Yeah, that's fine. Let's work on this kid's room now. I'm excited about this part. Yeah, the size of that rug is pretty good for this space, isn't it? Oh, you know what we should do? Let's just copy the upstairs bathroom down here into the kids' space, right? Because this is like... the exact right size. So we don't have to do it again. We can just take... triple check that there's not extras and then put the half wall back. This is the original library lot. Yeah, we're rebuilding the lot where the original library was. Oops. I wouldn't be opposed to making this room have some slightly more exciting colors though. Once we pick out the color scheme of in here. Because this is gonna be the little kids section. So I'd like to get, maybe I will do columns like that, I don't know. And then toddler potty? I don't know if I will put a toddler potty in here, to be honest. I know a lot of people have been suggesting it, but I don't know if I will do it or not. Okay, just put that there for a sec. I want to get a couple of these little books, because that looks pretty good. And then we'll put the light like back there. Why are the children in the basement? Well, you guys are trying to make it weird. It's either this or we have no kids section. Isn't it fun to have a dedicated kids section in the library? Like, oh yeah, and the toddlers can't even get down the stairs. Exactly. They don't need to be down here. I will put like a little, I'm kind of picturing that it would be cute if we had like a little reading corner. And maybe we could put like some of these things. And then we could always put some chairs around for them. What colors do you come in? I actually like the little cloud thing. That's pretty cute. And look at these little chairs. So imagine for a second if we had like a few of them, all in different colors. It might be kind of cute. You go in blue. You could be orange. Yeah, I think I like those three. That's nice. Okay. You are sitting on top of some of my books, which is not so nice. And then maybe we could put like a little table of some sort in. Because I could then put these little guys on top of it. You know? Just so we can have a bunch more little kids' books. Those are actually so cute. So maybe we do them like all cutely laid out like we did upstairs. Hi, Kayla, thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh, it's Sleepy Panda, thank you for the raid too at the same time. We're building right now, basically like a little library with just the base game. It's a Willow Creek library. This is what we got for the outside so far. Oh, hold on. I didn't fix the roof yet. Wait. I had to change the roof because of some clipping. I was gonna fix it and then I forgot. Hold on. Nobody judge me. Anyway, thank you for coming in. I hope you had a good stream. But yeah, we're just doing the base game library build today. And I think it's turning out pretty well. We're working on a kids section right now. So we can have like a bunch of kids books and like some toys to play with and stuff. Okay, bye Kayla, have a good night. Thank you for dropping by, I appreciate it. I have to get groceries too. I need to be doing that. Should I do this or is that too much? I don't know, I feel like I'm putting a lot of stuff right here. When did I last save? Oh, probably a while ago. Fairy, thanks for the 17 months. That's actually a good idea. If you're playing Sims right now, maybe you should save your game too. Okay, my game did crash just then, when I saved. Yeah, that's a good sign for you to save your game. The timing of that, like, that's really bad. Well, I'm coming back. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Sometimes saving causes it to crash. Usually when that happens, it will have saved though. So I think that we should have our progress still. If we don't, I'm gonna start crying. My game, when it crashes, as of recently, I feel like 9 out of 10 times it's on a save as of late. We're checking. 5:36 p.m. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, it looks cute for Managed Worlds. Well, there. We got to see it. That's a good thing. Okay. Try again. That was terrible. Back to our basement. I think I'm gonna pick a fun, like more exciting bathroom tile for the basement. I don't know. I just like the idea of something a little bit more exciting for this kid's bathroom. Isn't that better? I feel like that's better. Cat tile? Oh, we can't do the cat tile because we only have the base game. The cat tile is from Snowy Escape. So we don't have that one. That would have been cool though. Okay, I feel like we probably want to have maybe that wall being the chaotic one is better. And then we could maybe do like a mix of a few different colors of wallpaper. Is there orange? Maybe I'll put the orange one here. So it's lots of fun and exciting colors. I think I will take some of these same bookshelves because we've been using them like everywhere upstairs. I think it makes sense to have them downstairs too. But these we just pretend are full of kids books, okay? It is the kids section. It's a little bit tight. Do we do toys over in this corner then? I don't really think I like how this yellow wallpaper looks either, so that's a concern. I'm not super sure. I'm gonna do a bunch of little pretty pictures. Oops. Okay. Try switching orange and yellow. I guess we could do that too. That might help with the brightness of it all. Although I think that, well, maybe that's fine. Drawing table? Yeah, we should put a table for them to draw on. They also have like, there's probably, if we wanted to do more like this color orange. And then there's like that color green. Oh, that's a slightly lighter yellow. Maybe that's better. I actually, honestly, I think I prefer that. I feel like that's cuter. Okay, and then I was picturing, maybe we could get a couple of the little drawing tables so the kids could do some crafts down here. And that would be good. And then I think there's like, we have like this base game reading poster. A couple of base game reading posters. The science table? I think I won't put the science table in this one. I feel like I always do that science table. I think this time around, I won't use the science table. I just feel like maybe it's better to focus on more like book stuff and then the arts and crafts. And then there's, you know, no chance of it catching on fire, which is also good. Actually, I could take these little books that we have. I could keep those over here. And then maybe I can do a couple of these. I feel like I like the superhero one. And I like that one too. Can I put one on top of that thing? I'm kind of like, it's actually basically in the middle of a shelf item, but that's okay. We can have more of that. And then I can line some of these up too. Does Debug have any kids artwork? Actually, I don't think that you can access the kids artwork from Debug, but we could have a kid come draw us some stuff and then we could put it on the walls. We could also probably get it off the gallery because people usually, sometimes they upload stuff like that to the gallery. So we could potentially do that too. Do you think this is too many books? I don't think it's that bad. Maybe we could put a couple toys too. Like a duck and a cat and a car. That's nice. No, you can never have too many books. It's a library. Exactly. Okay, good. I'm glad you think so. That's kind of blocking that side, but let's get a few more little toys. I want like one of the colorful ones. Come here. Yay, that's cute. I like that a lot, actually. That's honestly really adorable in this room so far. Should we get some of the kids' artwork? Kids' artwork. Oh. Kids' drawing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, these are like the drawings the kids can do. So this is by, there's just a lot of people on the gallery post these things, but it's like the same stuff that your kids make from the little thingy. Then we could probably put a couple of these up in the room. Well, I feel like this wall is kind of busy now. Oh, maybe we could do the posters, because the posters are a bit bigger. So that might be more okay on the busy wall. And then we could get a handful of little kids' drawings. That one's kind of scary. Let's do this little rainbow one. I don't think I want this monster one. I think I'd prefer to have more of the, like, brighter ones. Aw, that's actually really cute. I like it. That's really adorable. Okay, I might just paint this wall white in the hallway. And maybe we could put a couple more pictures also in the hallway. Because that could be kind of a cute way to fill in the rest of the space. Oh, the other idea, maybe this is better. The other idea is we could put like the corkboard. Maybe this corkboard has like the events that they're putting on. You know? That's cute. I like that. Okay. I don't know if there needs to be anything else in the kids' basement. Maybe we could have like just a couple extra toys in the middle of the room too. Oh, a lamp. That could be good also. Maybe I could put that in the middle, kinda. The height chart? Oh, that... I don't know if we have enough space for the height chart. I feel like everything is full. We could put something cute in the bathroom. For fun. The teddy bear? Do you think it's weird to have a teddy bear too? I mean, I guess having some extra toys isn't a bad thing. Okay. I think I want to work on the outside a little bit more, because I'm dreading picking wallpaper and like finishing up with clutter on the upstairs, because the upstairs is like all the same on all 3 floors. So I might do the outside a little bit more and then come back to the interior if that's okay. That feels like more fun to me. Plus we have to think about all the landscaping and stuff. Yeah, I like how the basement looks too. I'm pretty happy with the basement so far. Oh, it got rid of my thing. Oops, sorry. Oh, it probably did that when I built the, oh my gosh. When I built the bathrooms up there. Because you have to hold shift. It's on a short wall height, so. Oh my god. You have to be a little bit sneaky trying, stop. Sneaky trying to put those there. It is just a regular wall clock sized up, yeah. I'm sorry, I wish it was more interesting. Unfortunately, it is just a plain old wall clock sized up like that. Are you leaving? Oh, Snappy, why? That's okay, we got like almost 2 hours of cat cam. That's a lot of cat cam. How could she do this to us? I feel like with the black accent, I don't know, maybe that's good. We're also gonna paint the walls brick. I don't really know what kind of brick yet. This one's giving like old-timey schoolhouse. I don't know if I really want that. I think I like that better though than the ones that have more of the white showing. I don't think I want to do a light brick. I think I want it to be a red brick still. You think light gray? Really? I hadn't really considered doing it not red. I guess there is like... That's a nice little gray brick. I want dark, I think. I want the dark. I think the dark is better. I think it also matches what we've done on the interior so far a bit more. Match it to the foundation? Well, I mean, the problem with the foundation is that the foundation won't match anything. And this is where The Sims 4 makes us suffer. There's like basically no foundation options. We desperately need more of these in the base game too. Well, let's think landscaping, because I think once we've landscaped it more, it'll be easier to decide. I was thinking about potentially having a custom fountain in the front. I don't know if I want to do that or not still, but it's an idea. It's gonna be hard because we have to landscape around this part. Yeah, it's like if you want it to match the foundation, you can only use a couple different types of brick. And that's so annoying because you want to be able to have like all of the options, and yet you can't. Like, why don't we have all of those platform variants? Why don't we have all of the same ones for the foundation? You know? It feels like an oversight. Like they just haven't really gone back and fixed it yet, but... You can hold Alt, Mrs. Eagle. Hold Alt so you can custom place stuff. When you hold Alt, you can free place things like this. Which will help you. You might need to be on the... Oh, you don't need the Sims 3 camera to Alt place, right? Just the Sims 3 camera to Alt rotate. But you should be fine with just your regular camera and then pressing Alt. Okay. I actually think that's pretty nice with the tall thing. I can see myself having... Honestly, I think that I might do like... Ooh, that's lovely. I will probably customize that a bit more. I will also scoot all of this over, I guess, just so it fits better. But, oh. Oh dear. Do I really want those? I don't know. And this under that thing? Yikes. Okay, we'll see. I'm wondering about having, like... Like, maybe if there was a little... I guess we could potentially even fill it all out. I don't know. I'm gonna have a fountain back here, I think. I just don't really know where yet. I have to come back to this. Let me search up fountain. Part of me wants to have like a little custom fountain like that, but I guess we could do it bigger. We could also, instead of doing like this whole thing, we could just have like a small fountain. And that might actually look nicer in the back than what we've done so far. I was thinking about putting like a different, let me just show you what I mean. I was kind of thinking about having like the whole thing be paved, not necessarily everywhere, but like a lot of it being paved like this. And then we add in places where there's landscaping separate. Because I feel like that kind of blends in nicely with the environment, but I might have to get like some custom bits of landscaping, like maybe down here we could do something custom or somehow, I don't know. I think it makes it look kind of pretty with like a fancier design. And maybe this part becomes grass, like this whole section, who knows? Who knows? We could potentially get it kind of fancy like this though. I might want to use debug walls. I'm not sure. We'll see. Think it looks realistic? I'm glad. I think this kind of thing is so fun to build. It's like seriously so fun for me. So I'm glad that you like it. I think we can't use what I had before in the front for this section. I think that we're gonna have to put like smaller bushes. Oh, I should save again. That's a good idea. Wired Collins, Valkyrie, Christine, thank you for the subs. Your game keeps crashing. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, reminder chat. Let's all save. I know half of you are playing Sims right now. I know you are. Say, if you're watching this VOD, by the way, I'm speaking to the future, but if you're watching this back on YouTube, you're playing Sims too. I'm talking to you as well. You save your game right now. Okay, I think that's all right, right? I do like the other one better because it's a little bit less, I don't know, this is like almost too neat. But maybe it's fine. I'm wondering about like, what happens if you close that in and we put some landscaping in there? I guess like, you almost kind of wish that it was like rounded or something, don't you? I guess I could probably do that with a little bit of a rounded section. Let me see real quick. Because we could maybe put it on the floor. We just have to be careful about how close up we put it. It's gonna have to be small. Oh, like that's as close as it can get. But that might be kind of cool. And we could just put plants in that whole section. So instead of that being like, well, I guess maybe this should be filled in too then. I don't know. I kind of wanted to close this off. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oops. So that becomes a bunch of landscaping, like we talked about. Oh, that's true. If we cut the point off, it could get closer, can't it? Invalid round piece intersection. Well, we could scoot it in more like this, I guess, in that case. And that gives us a little bit more room. That is kind of annoying with these little parts though. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. I don't know. I do like the shape of this though. I think it looks cool. Potentially, oh, you can't, oh my God. Terrain paint's not gonna make a difference, I don't think. It's because of the round piece, you see? you can't have like no floor on that because it's rounded. So that's kind of a concern, I must say. Well, maybe if we had like, I don't know. I really would like to have kind of like a cool dedicated place to have the observatory, but everywhere I put it seems weird. I'm not sure about that either. It's okay, we'll figure it out. We don't have to decide straight away, so. What happens if I have like, I'm kind of wondering what happens if I put like these trees in, but maybe I size them all down a little bit. That's cool, right? So you go there, you go there, you go there. I kind of like it. Oh, maybe I'll make this part up top like a white stucco. That's good too. And then we can get some pretty flowers around it and stuff. I think this has some potential. What about for flooring? Maybe just like simple, oh my gosh. Round is cursed. Look what it's trying to do. It looks bad in like every corner no matter what. Oh, so you want to work fine. It's this one that doesn't want to work fine. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, come on. Let me copy it again. Trying to do round anything in The Sims 4 is like such a pain. It's like you want to be all excited because you can do these cool rounded things, but actually it looks terrible. Yeah, we could put like a bench or something there to try and cover it. I feel like that's the best way to go about it, but still frustrating. I have a balcony back here too, right? Yeah. The round walls are just taunting us, seriously. Is it because the columns? No, the columns aren't related to it. Anytime you have the flooring, even in diagonal spaces, it does that sometimes. It's not just because of the columns or anything. It's just because it's rounded. The flooring gets kind of weird. Okay, those flowers are pretty. However, they are not that big. I do like the size of these flowers. I don't know if I want it to be pink, but yeah, we could try and put like an easel and stuff on those balconies. It'll be nice when we do it. We've got some ideas. Hey, at least we have rounded pieces of this. So we can put some cool bushes underneath them and it fits perfectly. So, a win is a win, as they say. Maybe a fountain? Oh, you think in the middle? We could maybe put a fountain in the middle there. I don't know. I feel like I'm still kind of tempted. I do like how this fountain looks when it's right here. It's a little bit tight, but can't you just paint it all stone then? Yeah, I mean, I guess we probably could put the stone in there and then it would hide it. Because you can't see the, well, you still, actually, you still can see the floor. Let's just, let's not allow ourselves to worry about this too much. The fountain's in an awkward position. Do you actually think so? I don't feel like the fountain is that awkwardly placed. Is it like, are you saying that because of this thing? Because we aren't done with the rest of the organization yet. I feel like the fountain being centered is not weird. I suppose some people think so, though. Okay, I was thinking about getting some of these. I don't know if I want them or not. I did this on my Shuno Meadows Park, and I thought it was pretty, but actually, it might not be good for our purposes today. Maybe we do, like... Maybe we're better off doing a debug fence altogether. I don't really know which one. That might be an interesting thing to do. If we did a debug fence, you can put it like right up against the edge. And that's always nice. Okay, you're not right up against the edge though. How do you look? It will have some clipping problems, but could be worse. That gives us a place to put landscaping, like in this section. You think the bush makes it look smaller than it is? I can see that. I can see that. The bricks don't match? Yeah, welcome to The Sims 4 though. They just won't. Nothing matches. The foundation doesn't match. These bricks don't match. It just, it is what it is when you're playing this silly little game. We do have, like, those sorts of things. There's also, like, this wall. This one is a little bit worse, though, for what we're trying to do, because it's harder to put, like, multiple of them, you know? If that was alt placed successfully, it might not be so bad. This one is the prettiest. It's just probably the hardest to fit. So that kind of worries me about it. I don't know. We'll see if it wants to work. Yeah, do you see what I mean? Like, it doesn't... Can I put like 3 of them? It looks ridiculous. I guess I could try to alt place that in between them. Alt place that in between them. You see? It doesn't really work. Because then it just ends. You think it has weird shading? Oh, really? My issue has more to do with I don't want it to clip. Wider path? Well, we want the path to line up with this. You know? We want it to line up with the staircase. So that's why it's kind of thrown off. Can I have a side entry by the corner? You think so? Like over here? I don't really want to. I feel like I don't like it. Maybe we could put a, maybe there could just be a trash can next to it or something. And we can try and pretend that it's on purpose. Because there is like this trash can and that kind of matches with the style that we're going for, so. Maybe that can just help fill it all in. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Do we then want to have like... haven't really decided on what's gonna go in these areas yet. What if there was like... Oh yeah, we can get some street lamps too. We need to have those. We want to light it up more. There's a privacy wall in the base game that might look nice. Privacy wall. Do you mean like the base game fence? Because we're not using a fence on purpose. We have the debug fence intentionally because the debug fence can be placed right... Oh, I went to manage worlds. The debug fence can be placed up against the edge of the lot and regular fences can't. I wish that they could, because they could in The Sims 3. But they cannot in The Sims 4. Do you think I should bother with alt placing like every single one of these to be right up against the edge? Because I kind of feel like I should. I feel like it needs to be done. There aren't that many pieces. It could be worse. And I do like how that looks, so. Oh, well, maybe if we're careful enough, still not quite right up against the edge, but it's better than nothing. Oh, really, Michelle? Thank you for saying that. That's really sweet of you. Thank you for sharing. Oh, I guess that was... Oh, this one's in the corner, but these are centered. Oh, boy. I don't really care. Yeah, we could also potentially move the street lamps to be on this far edge, too. Let me look at the lights that we can put outside. I find community lots really difficult to build. Oh, you know what, actually? Of course, this doesn't come in yellow. Or, sorry, it doesn't come in, pink. Is there really only that one street light in the regular game? Oh, I have to go back into debug again. Yeah, we started this today. I've been working on it for like 2 hours. Yeah, there's a bunch of debug ones. I'm surprised that there's not more in the regular game. That's such a weird, like, why don't we have a plain one? I'm too far down. Come back. I am looking, I'm not in live edit. That would explain it. Oh my gosh, the fact that I went to manage worlds just confused me like so much. Can I expand on the idea about new pet furniture? I mean, like, we have such ugly dog beds. We have like ugly cat beds. I'd love to have a update to that to give us some more stuff in the game for those things. When I say I want them to add like a update to pets, or oh, maybe this would be better. Wouldn't it be better if it was just right there though, instead of in the corner? Because I don't want it to be... I think I kind of like those. Can I put these two in the corners? I use like a bunch of different swatches, but anyway, I would rather have like more realistic dog beds and stuff. I would love to have more pet items in the game. Yeah, the dog beds are like so flat. It's so bad. So bad. Okay. Yeah, this is really throwing us off then. I don't really know what to do about it. I'm gonna toss them for a second. Maybe if there was like maybe if this whole part was, no, I don't really want to do that. Yeah, Cats and Dogs definitely has a lot of missed potential. It being one of the earlier packs definitely causes it to suffer a little bit in that sense. It's very lacking in a lot of ways. Oh my god, I can't put that all the way across. Ah! Put the fence around the corners as well. Like, oh, like up this part? I guess we could maybe do that too. Is it gonna be too wide for that? Come here. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me is wondering about like, what if we got just another kind of wall trim? They all look bad. I am struggling. Maybe we could just put like another one of the ones that match. Like if I just put a second one of those, it's not ideal, but it does line it up all the way to the edge. And then we could try and hide it with some more landscaping and just call it a day. Like that's the exact right size. And it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. I can't put that all the way up to the edge either. I don't think I like these parts. I wonder if we could like intentionally make this smaller. It does kind of cause us some problems over there, but I think I might like it better if it was even. Well, I don't know. I just feel like there's something about that that's more preferable. So there's a full 2 wide space on either side. Insert benches. Yeah, we haven't added anything like that yet. We haven't put any furniture in yet, so we will. And that's gonna help us a lot too, once we have more stuff like that, but we just haven't done it yet. Can I terrain paint these awkward dirt triangles? No, unfortunately you cannot. Unfortunately, literally nothing can be done about that at all. We've tried a few different options. It's because there's dirt under here, but it looks bad with any other option. Like if you try and paint this, it goes away. But then you can see like the stone underneath this, and that bothers me too. I think that bothers me more than the triangles do. So that's kind of where we're at. Welcome to The Sims 4, where everything just breaks your heart repeatedly. I want to put like, I don't know. I want to get, don't search fountains, plural. Would that look better right there? And maybe we could size a couple of those down and have more flowers. Ooh. Maybe we could have just the 2 of them. Kind of like that. And then we have the pretty fountain in the center, which I think does look better. And then I kind of want to try to recreate sort of what we've been doing. Oh my god, you can't. It has to be alt place. Do you think it's okay if there's not like a fence trim around the sides of these? Like, is it okay if it has a little bit of an overlap? Because I feel like it probably should be fine like this, even without the fence. And it's just hard because we can't put the fence up to the edge of the lot, so I'm trying to do what we can. That might be okay. And then we can line it with some lights or something. Somehow. Oh, actually, we might be able to put some of these little lights in here. Short black iron fence. Well, so the problem is, it's not that the fences are bad. It's that there's no way to put the fence up against the edge of the lot. So we can't put a fence in this tile right here, like in between this section. So that's why I'm trying to avoid putting a fence there if I can, because it all looks bad. We've tried a few different things and it's just not. Okay, that's pretty. How's it look at nighttime? Getting somewhere. These things are like green instead of black too, which is probably not ideal, but that's fine. I'm also gonna just really quickly place these and then come back and I'll place them to be scooted into the right place. Okay. Oh my god, I just saw someone type, "This is a mod test," and I was like, oh boy, what are they gonna do? Something really bad probably. Yeah, they typed a slur. Genius, genius on your part. Now you're gonna get your entire Twitch account banned. Not just in my chat, but everywhere, so. I don't understand why people act like this. It's like actually baffling to me. Anyway. Anyway, Anima and Ash and Epic and Kate and Christina, thank you for the subs. I like that so far. I think that we could probably do with some extra trees. Like maybe we put them in the corners. Yeah, you go over one. Okay, and then we rotate them all different directions. Is that like too fancy or is it cool? Can't tell. I feel like it's fancy in a way that is cool. At least that's my take on it. Are those? Too bad I cannot even see like where I'm placing this. Okay, you're in the corner there. Aha, it was in the wrong place. Those are evenly placed with each other. Oh, those are further away. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Now we've got it. Nice. And then we have just a couple more to put back, and then we can try and figure out the flowers again. That seems like it'll be really lovely out there. I don't think that we'll be able to fit the, like we had originally wanted to put a observatory out here. I feel like with how the back has sort of ended up being, I don't think the observatory is gonna really make sense anymore. And that's fine. It was a fun idea, but we don't have to have it. Okay, flowers like that. Yeah, we can put a telescope. I was planning on putting a telescope on one of the balconies, so that's good too. Telescope. Look at that. Who needs an observatory? We have that right there. All is well. It's totally fine. Should I put... I don't know. I saw people saying that we could put like... Oh, we need to have more chess tables. I think that's probably the best thing that we can put on those edges. Oh, you know what we could also do instead? What if we had these go in the corners like we just talked about? And then I could probably put the chess tables here in front of that thing. Right? Okay, that one's clipping. Chess tables will be good outside. This one, that's the right wood color, but it has like that blue metal, which I don't really think I want. Oh, we could also potentially, no, those are fine in there. Never mind. Do we do a big fountain in front then? We probably will. I have to go back to the front. I also haven't finished the outside, or the inside yet. So we have a lot left to do still. We're not done. We are not even close to being done. Do you think that's okay? I'm not sure. We're making a library right now, Anne. We're building a library. We put those in the corners. I think that's okay, and that does help to hide the triangles a little bit better. Yeah, this is the back. This is the back of the building that we're doing right now. We have to go back to the front in a second. But it does look pretty. The front is now like much worse. The front is much more plain by comparison, which is kind of sad. We could probably try to get like, I don't know, maybe I could do some more of the debug. We also thought about putting like a fountain, like a custom fountain in. Let me just put pavers all along this section for a moment. And then we can look at the fountains. It might be cute if there was a big one. No, the giant clock's not from debug. The giant clock up there is just a base game clock. It's this one. It's usually teeny tiny, but I sized it up a bunch. The lighting is kind of iffy on it, but it's better than nothing. Oh, I should probably save. Good call. Claudia, Anna, thank you both for the resubs. Yeah, I like how it looks. I wish that we had more clock towery type clocks in the base game. There is one that looks kind of like that from Get Together, but obviously we're doing a base game build, so we do not have that at the moment. Okay, fountain. No, don't do that. We're looking at the fountain items, like for the water. Small dancing water emitter. Small dome water emitter. It's too small even for a small dome. I might have to bring a sim so I can test it, but let's go back with this random guy that we started off with to test things. It kind of does have like town hall vibes, yeah. That's kind of what I'm going for. Did you miss the whole build? No, no, we're not even close to being done yet. Yeah, that's not good. I don't think we want that. I'll actually go back because then I can just... I'm not sure. Part of me is like, maybe we could just use this and then have it like be big and call it a day, because that's cute too. Would the spitting fishies match? I mean, maybe. We could potentially put the fishies in there. We could always do like 2 of them in the middle or something. Kind of back to back. Or we could have like... I wonder if the fishies were like this way. How does that look in game? Hi, fishies. I think it needs to be smaller. It is whimsical. So there's that. I don't really even know if I like that. I can't really decide. You think it looks nice? Ooh, I dropped my phone, sorry. My bad. I scared myself. Okay. Maybe we could have like a little section of landscaping, or we could probably even put it up like there. Well, yeah, I know it needs more greenery. We're not done yet, Doctor. I need to split up where I'm gonna put all the greenery still. I haven't really figured it out yet. I think we're gonna go back into debug again. I have to, oh my God. The number of times I have to do this. bb.show live edit objects. Okay. circle fountain maybe? Well, so the rounded ones don't really, I can show you. It has to be very, 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 very big to be rounded. That's like the smallest that it could be. So it could maybe have like rounded edges, but it can't be like completely round and still work, unfortunately. You know what we could maybe even do is like just outright steal what we've done in the front here. Because that does look really nice. And maybe the fountain can go in the front of it somehow. Oh wait, maybe those should get moved to be like there. But that was nice in the other space too. And then we can have the fountain in the middle of it. And that's probably better, realistically. Oh my. Also, I saw some people asking what we're building. We're making a library right now. It will be a base game library when it is done, finally. Okay. Yeah, I really like the shape of this though, I think. So I feel like this is probably a good idea. And we already have sort of like a precedent set for how it should be. Oh, you're redoing Newcrest right now? That's perfect. This could be good for you to place in Newcrest as a Newcrest library too. The only problem is this one has like a lot of like tile everywhere on all sides, and Newcrest doesn't have a lot of lots that have that, but could be worse. Okay. This space is a little bit smaller. Maybe I could just do 2 of them instead of 3, because it's a little bit skinnier in the front than it is back there. I feel like that's pretty. Why aren't there awkward dirt triangles here? I don't know. It might just be because of where on the lot the circles, the like rounded part is. And like where it cuts off the tile. I did like the fishies, but I think that maybe this is probably a little bit better. There's like a possibility if we really wanted to, I don't know, you can't really size them down because they break if they're sized down. So we'd have to like, oh, we need to be raised up one more. Let me just see real quick. Is it too much? It's a little weird. You can't really put it, I feel like you can't really put it at the top of the fountain, because then it'll be like spraying outward. You see, like the water just goes out. I don't know, the fishies are a little weird, but I kind of like them. Wait, we can keep it. I've never used the fishies like that before. So it could be kind of fun for us to try. Okay, I'm gonna put all of these things back. I think we could also get some more benches and like some more chess tables in the front too. It looks so goofy. It does. It really does. I think goofy can be fun. It can also be a bit much, but in this case, I'm gonna let us have this one. I think we deserve to have a goofy fish setup. All right, I'm going back into debug. I'm gonna see if I can get a few more bits of landscaping. I don't really know how these will fit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like it. I missed a light. Uh-oh, that's fine. I can go back and do that. Does Simsie still update her save file? I haven't updated my Simsie save file in literally years. Unfortunately. I think I'll put a fence just on the side. I think that's worth it. Just to have something. Listen, I am just one person. It was too much for me. There's too much going on, basically. It's too much, it's too much. I think I'll leave that, I won't close them in. I'm gonna have to alt place these parts too, but that's fine. Yeah, the main reason was that I didn't really feel a need to replace all of the EA lots anymore because they hired simmers to do them and they're not ugly anymore. And also it's just a lot to keep up with replacing everything, and I don't really play with my own save file anymore, so hopefully that makes sense. Okay, I do like a little bit of a wall there. I think that it's maybe unnecessary, but yeah, and it's kind of like, I don't know, not that anybody minds, because like people that, I mean, I speak from personal experience. I built lots for an EA pack, you know? I don't care if you bulldoze my lot and replace it, like, whatever. But it does feel a little bit weird, worse, like, doing it to a Simmers build than to an EA build. You know? Add some bike racks at the front. Oh, I wish we could, but there's, like, no bikes in the base game. So, there's not really a way to do that successfully in a base game build. I don't really know if I like the color of those. I can't tell. Yeah, a lot of people still have their save files. You can download somebody else's save file easily. I'm not complaining about people who make save files. Let's not get it twisted, please. I just personally don't really feel capable of updating mine regularly anymore. That was from like 2017, so if I did it, I would go back and like probably start it from scratch again. So I think I might put a little bit of landscaping here. Maybe I'll do a tree. I built for Snowy Escape, I built the big mansion in Snowy Escape, the starter home, and then the house that belongs to the grandparents and their teenage grandkid. And then I also built for Growing Together. I built a starter home, the rec center, and one of the townie family houses. Don't know if I like those either. Yeah, the naming scheme of those packs is very confusing. Having a get together and a growing together, like, what were they thinking? Ridiculous. Do you think if I put 2 of these, it's bad, or is it fine? Because I kind of like having some bigger trees. I don't know. You don't even have get together, you always mix them up? Yeah, see, it's easy to like mix them up and say the wrong thing. Very silly. I think that's kind of cute. And it fills up the space a little bit more nicely, which I think we needed. And there's a lot of big trees kind of in the environment around it, which we kind of want to match a little bit more. Yeah, I really like the name Lovestruck. I agree, Christine. I think Lovestruck is my favorite name of a Sims pack. I feel like it's a really cool one. I don't know, there's just something, it's got like a nice ring to it, and it's kind of like clever, more so than the regular ones are. I just like Lovestruck's name a lot, yeah. Oh, you get eco lifestyle wrong because of the X living packs? Yeah, eco living, eco lifestyle. I think that it doesn't help that like with translations and stuff, it is eco living for a lot of people, so. Okay, that's good. Maybe I won't put one on this side. They just have some benches. I do not like for rent. I feel like The Sims 4 like rentals or something maybe would have been better. Like it's The Sims 4 for rent that I just can't. I don't like that very much. I guess most of the time people probably don't say The Sims 4 for rent. Like they probably just say for rent, but it's not my vibes. I think I like that big mat. My wedding stories. Yeah, I think they should have just called it weddings. The Sims 4 weddings. I think there was probably, if I had to guess, I bet there was discussion about like, oh, we don't want people to think that you have to pay for this pack to have weddings. I don't know. Or just wedding stories instead of my wedding stories. Maybe I would have liked better. I had something about my wedding stories that kind of, it's too much. Yeah, and there's no lore in the wedding stories pack. There you go, exactly. There's no stories happening. All right, I put an easel there. I think that's probably good for us to have. I'm not sure if there's really anything else. I mean, I still wish that we had an observatory. But I love the symmetry so much that I don't really want to mess with it. You know? Oh, I guess these trees being sized down, it does kind of cut into the walkway. Maybe I should scoot them over. Because it's kind of cutting off the sidewalk, which is bad. All right, we can come back to the outside a little bit later. I'm gonna start thinking, oh my gosh, the librarian's actually using the computer. That's fun. I'm gonna start thinking a little bit more about the interior walls and like other bits of color and clutter that we want to do. Yeah, the observatory does feel more museum-like to me as well, I think. I feel like with the observatory, I think that part of it, oh, this looks bad. Maybe an ottoman. I think somebody suggested an ottoman before and I was like, I don't like it. But maybe it'll be fine over here. I can put it in front of this, that might be better. Yeah, the observatory is like, I agree, maybe not the most appropriate thing for a library, but also I just like to have an excuse to use it. Because we don't have that many places that you can put them in the game. I feel like for the most part, a lot of the walls should just be white. Right? And we have 4 computers downstairs. There's 2 laptops on the top floor. Plus there's the librarian's computer. So we have a fair bit of them. Okay. I don't really like the line being there, but it's fine. I'll place these things. Individually placing. I'm doing it one wall at a time because there's like some weird stuff with the rooms because of how we have the stairs. It's not all one room, so. I think the upstairs is, but the downstairs was not. All right, that's fine. Now we're just gonna get more artwork and stuff. I don't think that we need to really have more walls. You think I missed a wall downstairs? Did I? Yeah, I did. I also think that I want to put maybe like some, not curtains, but blinds in the windows. Oh. This one comes in green, but the other ones don't. That makes me feel sad. This one comes in lime green, which is not what anybody wants. I don't know. It does kind of, it makes it less formal having these, which could be a bad thing. Are they actually usable? No. They're purely decorative. They don't actually do anything. Yeah, I prefer blinds over curtains too. I don't think that curtains would make that much sense for this space, so. We want to get some more stuff on the walls. I just don't really know what. We had like some of these pieces of art because those are kind of like, they sort of look inspirational to me. Is there anything? I don't know. Lime green is totally the color. Oh, maybe we should have gone back to the lime green. Maybe you're onto something. No, I don't like that. It's your birthday, Maddie. Happy birthday. Oh, I was gonna put a pride flag somewhere. I'm not sure. Maybe this wall is a good place to put it. Because that's kind of... nearby. I don't know. What do you put on this wall? It's like so plain. I am struggling with this. Maybe I could do another one of the cork boards. Flag near the notice board. You think it's better over there? I mean, it could be. We could put them like on the same wall, but that does make us wonder, what do we put on these walls? I could do it again, maybe. The same thing twice. In like 2 parts of it, because that helps to fill up the wall a little bit. Okay, that could be good. Coat rack on the wall? What, over there? I don't know. We already have these posters, so I don't really want to do them like again. Am I gonna post this people on YouTube when I'm done? Probably. I have quite a few builds like backlogged that I haven't posted on YouTube yet, so don't be alarmed if it doesn't go up on YouTube for like 2 months. Unfortunately, I'm not exaggerating. I'm gonna put that big plant there. Hey, Bubbly, thank you for the raid. We're currently building a base game library at the minute. I feel like this maybe is too big. Is it? But then is it too small? I wish there was an in-between. I just feel like for the wall, because this is kind of a skinny wall. Oh, maybe some of the microscope prints would be good. Why am I looking at base game? It's all base game. I was about to filter by base game. Everything in here is base game, actually. We don't have any other packs installed right now. Yeah, some of those prints, like some of these things might be kind of cool for artwork. I wonder if I could flip those around, put them over there. And then maybe this could go on this wall. I think that this one is like the exact vibes that I'm going for in terms of color. I really like this one. So maybe that could be good. Oh, I don't think you can size this up and put it on this wall. Okay, maybe I'll put it for some reason like really small over there. Maybe a clock would be great for that wall. Oh, yeah, we could put a clock on this wall. There's a clock right there. Never mind. I already put one. Dang it. Maddie, thanks for the sub gift. Oh no. It's harder than it looks. More clocks, that's what we need. Just put them everywhere. These are kind of cute. And these are relatively little. So we could maybe have like a couple of these, I don't know, like in between. Magazines make sense to have. That's cool. And then there could be like a, maybe I'll put them on this part. It also doesn't have to have something on every single wall. Like, I think it's fine if it's not full everywhere. Oh, I need to put the blinds up here too. Okay. I also am still not super set on these chairs having a half wall in between them. The alternative idea is to maybe have them facing each other a little bit more. And I feel like that is probably better. Because we have a lot of individual chairs downstairs. So this might be a nicer way to go about it up here. And then we can put like a book or something on the table. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit more inviting. But like you wouldn't, if you didn't want to read with a stranger, then you wouldn't sit in that chair, Peanuts. You would sit in the chairs downstairs. This way, like if you were here with a friend, you know, you can sit together or whatever. A sign pointing to the bathroom is a good idea. Let me look at some of those and then I can decorate those tables a bit more. Okay, I'm gonna put an up arrow and then a toilet, implying there's a bathroom upstairs. Yeah, and in The Sims, they like to sit with strangers, don't they? So they'll be fine. Oh, that's centered. Oh, I prefer it maybe scooted backwards a little bit more because there's a little bit more space for the Sims to walk, which is probably preferable. Okay, big plant over there. Yeah, that seems lovely. Okay. Well, there's a bathroom on the first floor too, Sims fan. So it's not that inconvenient. And in the basement, there's multiple bathrooms. They are all over the place. Okay, I'll put that. Maybe I'll put like a little set of books or like the little book clutter, like this thing down here. Okay. I don't have any fancy lights up here. I actually don't like these lights. The more I use them, the more I'm like, I don't really want those. I might use this one instead. I feel like I like those better. Should put a candle to keep the books warm. I don't know about a candle in a community space. Maybe we could put like, I don't know. That's like a random thing. I think I prefer these. We could put candles. It doesn't have to be the most realistic. It's just a little Sims build. No, I don't like them. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry. The way I've changed my mind so many times. I don't think I should put a pillow. We could probably put a couple more of the lamps. Like maybe one of them could go over there. How's this? Oh no, that cuts into too much. No space. Oh, maybe we should scoot these up a little bit more too, so there's a little bit more space to walk. That way you can get to the bookshelf a little bit easier. Can I size that down? Yeah. Are there base game magazines? I don't think there's any magazines in the base game. Oh, just the framed one, yeah. There's not really that much, like, the base game really needs more. Like, desperately. We also have to go back upstairs again, because we haven't really fully decided on how we want to do this part. Because we were talking about having the 8 chairs, there was talk about having just 3 chairs, and we haven't like 100% settled on what we think is best for that. So we'll probably have to do a little bit of that now. I guess this can go on this wall maybe. Or maybe the TV can go on the back. Can't decide. Wait. Put those there. I think I might go back to having the 3. I think it being a little bit smaller is better. I think it having 8 chairs is bad, so having 6 feels like a more reasonable in-between. I'll show you what I mean by that real quick. But maybe it's like a little bit better just to have it a teeny bit smaller. And we've kind of decorated this so it looks like someone's taking notes. That feels good to me. And we can put this and like a big tall plant or something. No, we don't have any game tables. So that's what I was gonna say. We don't have any game tables, but we do have, maybe I won't use that. No game tables, but there are a bunch of chess tables. The card tables from the base game are, I mean, it comes in green, but like, I struggle to bring myself to use it. We can maybe put a card table like over here, but even then, like, I'm still a little unsure. Yeah, if I'm gonna use it, I pretty much only ever use the black and gray one. I'm the same as you, Christine. So we could maybe put it outside if we really wanted to. I just really struggle with the color of it. I wish that we had a more plain one. I don't understand why we don't. Oh, Maddie, thank you for the bits, and Laura, and Coco Crispy, and Shelby, and KJ, thank you for the subs. Yeah, it might be okay to have it outside, because then it's not as loud, like it's not inside of the library being noisy. So that might be a good idea. I don't know. I think I might put like a, this is maybe foolish, so bear with me, but what if I had like a linoleum underneath that section, just to kind of help distinguish it a bit more? And then in the basement, oh, we have to fix a couple of these wallpapers too. So the basement has like the kids section. I'll paint the outside of it black. Okay. Oh, people were talking about putting the cloud light, and then I didn't do that either. Let me put that too. Because that could be cute above the little reading section. Oh, and maybe, what is that little thing? It's like this. Oh, that looks good right there. Why didn't I put that initially? Because that's lovely. We could potentially paint the ceiling. Just keep in mind, there's not that many options. Like, in real life, they might maybe have like a mural thing on the ceiling in the kids section, but having a plain white ceiling is reasonable for a lot of builds. When I paint ceilings, I more think about like, oh, it might be cool to have like wood here. So when you're like looking up, it's wooden on the top of that. But like a lot of it being just plain white is also fine, you know? Maybe we could put some light switches just to have like a couple more things on the wall, you know? I feel like having 3 right here is probably, is that the right height for them? Probably. I think having 3 right here is good. We can just go through and put a few of them in for detailing, you know? Maybe like a couple, maybe they could go over here kind of nearby to the counter. I saw people saying things like a coat rack too, but I still feel like that might not really work. At least not how I want it to. So I don't think I will put one. When was the last time I saved? I don't know. I'll save again. I guess it's only a few minutes ago, but it doesn't ever hurt to save again and again and again and again. Oh, sorry. Dan's playing. Look at this. Dan plays this game called Words on Stream. And it's like the chat can like play word games, and so it pulls up like a random selection of words, and then they have to mix them, like this one maybe you could spell tile, T-I-L-E. Lottie is the name of his dead dog, so it just randomized this. It just gave him that as like a starting one. That's wild. How could they do that? Honestly rude of Words on Stream to start with that word. Like, what is wrong with you? Maybe that's Lottie like speaking to him. I don't know. That's so bad. The game is like all knowing, huh? Okay, I'm gonna put a couple more light switches in some places. Oh, I missed a wall. Oh, this is good that we did this then, because that would have been sad. Now the deceased communicate via words on stream. Apparently. Oh, that's gonna float. I can't make it not float, but if you put it where it's still so dark right there, you know? Maybe I'll get myself like a couple of these. I can't, this is the problem with having like a 3-story high section, is that it's just kind of dark, but it's okay. Wall light? Yeah, you could put wall lights. I just think they're kind of ick. Most of them are not really my vibes, you know? We could potentially put more sconces, but even then, I'm still kind of, I don't really think that we need them. Anything else? We have the vending machine there. Oh, maybe I could put another vending machine upstairs. Oh, maybe not actually. It's fine the way it is. It's not a child dungeon. I still don't think it's weird to have, I'm serious. I stand by the fact, I still don't think it's that weird that we have the kids section down there. Not all basements are creepy. Like, it's a nice dedicated space. It's just it's like an extra floor. I'm not trying to be weird. It's just like it happens. It's not a dungeon. It's just a regular basement. Mimi, thanks for the 3 months. You're all trying to make me look bad. You're making it look like I'm some evil supervillain making a dungeon in the basement. You want me to add the tragic clown painting? I still think that we probably need to have something on this wall. I mean, realistically, we probably don't need to have like as wide of a desk as I have given us here. I just like how it looks to have the wide tables, you know? I'm feeling like this wall could benefit from having like a bookshelf or something. Just a little bit of something extra. But maybe I could scoot these up more. You know, I think that's worth it. I think it just needs something else because the wall is quite bland. And then I could probably use, where did that thing go? Oh, it can't be cloned. Dang it. Can you get into the chairs? Yeah, they're better at it than you think they are. Maybe not, actually, because of this TV, maybe not those chairs. So maybe I'll swap this around because that's not as wide. And we can always put this thing here, so there's no reason to use this chair because there's like a book in front of it. See? That could be good. Okay. Extra study room. All right, I think that we're almost done. I feel like we're basically there with all the things that we wanted to add. Oh, there's a couple of debug. I want to get some more debug lights in the front. That's right. Let me do that first. I was using before, they were like these ones, right? I like how they had the banner, so that's actually really nice. And then outside we have a game table, we have an easel, there's chess tables, there's places to sit. I don't know if we need to get anything else. This is nice. Oh, look, this part. Oh, and I didn't paint this either. Oh, and there's also no outdoor light by that. How's it look at nighttime? Oh, it's not even that dim. It's actually easy to look around and use these places. I can totally see myself using this library for my Sims gameplay. Like, it's got a lot of useful items in it. I feel good about this. A light is missing? Which one? Where? Shift C. Should I make it more? No, leave it be. Do you think I should make that a little bit less pointy or not? The planter in the front. Oh, this one. Oh, somebody had mentioned that earlier, I think, and I meant to put it back and then I forgot. You get so distracted when you're building on stream because it's like one person's like, hey, you're missing a light. And then somebody else is like, hey, you're missing a wallpaper. And then in my mind, I'm like, oh, I wanted to fix the downstairs. And then it's like 3 directions that you're being pulled in. So it's easy to forget that you haven't finished stuff. I like this though. This I think turned out really well. It's fun to build community lots sometimes. I'm not that good at building community lots, but it is fun to do them sometimes. Okay, I think I'll put it up on the gallery. I'm gonna call it Willow Creek Library. It is no bedrooms, but it's, what, 3 bathrooms? I built a library using just the base game. Okay. I am kind of ignoring your pleas for Peppa in the basement. I can't put CC in the build. It's going to be ruined if we do that. Let's see. It's got chess tables, computers, books, study areas, and a children's section in the basement. Hashtag lilsimsie, hashtag library. That should be good enough, right? Cute. See, you can do a lot with the base game. There's definitely some things that I wish I had, but you can definitely make do with the base game. It's not terrible. Hashtag not a dungeon. Oh my gosh. That would be fun. It's too late. Darn. Looks like I already uploaded it to the gallery. Shoot, we missed it. Would have been such a great opportunity. Yeah, the Book Nook kit would have been great for this build. I also think that University would have been good because it has some really nice windows in University. So that would have been fun to use too. But Peppa Pig Lego in the dungeon when? Oh my god. Do you mean like the Peppa Pig? Are you talking about like Peppa Pig? Or are you talking about like the little pig statue? Or are you talking about, we already have Charlotte's Pig. I did put Charlotte's Pig in the basement. So we do have that book. Or do you mean like literally like Lego, like the Peppa Pig Lego? Oh, hi, Glue On! Oh, you got here at a great time. I literally just finished this build. We like put it on the gallery 2 seconds ago. So I can give you a tour. I can show you around. We've been working on a base game build today. I've built a base game library. I love the dancing fez. It's so fun. How was your stream? I hope you had a good time. But yeah, I just finished building a base game library. I don't build with just the base game very often, so it's kind of fun to try. We replaced the lot where the original Willow Creek library is, and we built this instead. And I thought to give a tour, so I'll show you around real quick. This is what the outside looks like. It's got some kind of fancy planters and stuff. I made a little fish fountain. It's kind of cute that way. We got like some seating around the side. In the back, it looks kind of like this. I think it's fancy. Oh, you were playing games with your son. That's so sweet. I was wondering, I was like, what's Glue-One doing live at a reasonable time? That makes more sense. That makes way more sense. Well, I hope you had a good time. That's so fun. Sometimes, you know, when you get a raid from somebody that you know is usually live at a different time, sometimes in my head I'm like, did something happen? Like, did their internet go out? Did something bad happen? Nope, not this time, thankfully. All right, anyway, here's the inside though. So when you first walk in, we've got sort of like a little counter to check out your books and stuff. The librarian's actually sitting there, which is kind of fun. And they've got like maybe books on hold back here, little employee section. Over here to the left, we start all of the books. All of our like big bookshelves are lined up. We've got some books on display. There's like a community events board. Places to sit, you know, and then around here is the computer section. So we have some computers lined up. There's 4 for you to use. And there's also a vending machine and a bathroom downstairs. And then from here, you can go downstairs into the basement. This is like the kids section. So we have a cute little welcoming bookshelf for them. They have a little event board too. And then we have like kind of a reading corner right here. And then we've got some activity tables, some more books, lots of bookshelves. And they have some bathrooms down here too for the kids section. My chat keeps calling it a child basement, or a child dungeon, sorry. But that's not what I was trying to do at all. They're just making it weird. It's supposed to be cute. It's supposed to be fun and useful, not creepy, but they want it to be creepy pretty bad, so ignore them. And then upstairs again, there's like just some more books. We've got some more like seating for groups up here and some more chess tables. And then upstairs again, there's kind of like a study section. So we put it maybe like a group project or something you could work up here. Obviously it's The Sims, you don't have a group project, but you could pretend. And there's more bathrooms, so that's everything. There's no windows up here either, just to be clear. And no one thinks this is creepy. This is an attic. That's creepy too. See? Maybe we should go through and try and rebuild them all, Panda, because we could try. I hate building gyms though, but we could maybe try and build like a matching gym to go next door and a matching lounge to go next door. I also don't like building museums, so I don't know if I'll want to build a museum there or not, but you're all making me look bad. We just got ready. We got new friends here. You're making me seem like I'm creepy. I didn't do anything. Oh, do I hate building gyms? I don't know. I think I just don't really... I don't know. It's not my vibe, I guess. I find gyms kind of boring to build, I think is the problem. There is more stuff in the base game for building gyms than there is other community lots, though. Because they have even signs and stuff. Like, we have the sign right there. So, it is a little bit nicer in that way. But yeah, it could be kind of fun to redo the neighborhood again. We can maybe even put, like... I don't know. What other base game community lots? We could put like a pool or something here instead. Or it could still be a museum. I don't know. We can think about it. A gym build with the gym stuff pack would be fun someday. Well, the fitness stuff pack is so... I don't know. The fitness stuff pack has a weird collection of items. Even the like fitness like gym equipment, I don't even like that much. I do like public pools. We could always swap it out and have like a gym and a public pool over here, or like make it a gym lot, but it's bigger. And then we could put like a smaller museum there and just swap them, you know? Actually, there's probably enough space to have a pool on the gym lot. Let me go look at that, because you could probably fit one. You could have like a pool in the basement. So, this gym is all messed up too. I'll show you. Do you remember how like the walls started disappearing? Inside of the upstairs bathrooms. This is not supposed to happen. I literally don't know what caused this. It didn't used to be like this. There used to be like walls all the way across, but you can't, do you see this? You like can't build them. It's broken. And it's been that way for years now. I don't know why, but, and you see like they have this weird door to nowhere and stuff, but it's been broken for ages. No, I don't, well actually the Sims might get embarrassed in that one, I'm not sure. Yeah, this place is terrible though. Yeah, it's like game breaking and it's still not fixed. You fixed it, no problem? Yeah, it sometimes in certain saves lets me fix it. I wonder if I built like... Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit cursed. It's been doing that for a long time though. So you fixed it before? Yeah, I think that like sometimes it lets you fix it, but not always. But like every save, the walls are missing. If you bulldoze the lot, do the walls work correctly? I don't actually know. I think you can build walls fine if you bulldoze it. I mean, where were the walls? I feel like it doesn't, once you bulldoze, I think it's fine. Every day I learn of a new Sims bug. There's literally so many. Everywhere you look, there's another Sims bug. Everywhere you look, bugs. Bugs, 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 more bugs. All over the place in this game. You've never used this gym, really? I feel like I come here a lot. I mean, I play a lot of rags to riches type of gameplay though. And so I oftentimes don't own a shower early in my save. So I tend to go to the gym and use theirs frequently. Oh no, Kayla, did it go bad? I have to get groceries today. I'm doing a baking stream on Sunday. I have to go to the grocery store tonight. I guess I could go tomorrow, but I have to go to the grocery store. And if you had a bad time, that's a bad sign. You're gonna tell me? You'll DM it to me? Okay, I'm scared. I actually haven't 100% decided what I'm going to bake yet. I think I'm gonna bake cookies, but I don't know exactly what I want to do. Because like, I don't know, it's my birthday, so I get to decide, but I'm overthinking it because it's my own birthday treats. I'm like, what do I want? I can't choose because I'm so like indecisive about my birthday. I can't even speak. Anyway, that's gonna be on Sunday morning that we're gonna be baking. So I just don't know what yet. I was thinking about making cookies and something. Because it's nice to have like one thing in the oven and then start the other one kind of on baking streams. So I don't know, I might bake cupcakes. My birthday is not until next week actually, Julietta. It's on Wednesday. But I'm gonna do a baking stream over the weekend because I have more time. So but we could do cookies and cupcakes. I don't really like cupcakes though, so maybe I'll do brownies. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll have to pick that tonight though because I gotta buy some ingredients. So yours is on Thursday? Really? That's so fun. But I do like brownies. So that could be a fun option too. Bake a mini Sims birthday cakes. Oh, you know what else I have? I have a tiny, tiny heart cake pan. It's like this big, the cake pan. Maybe I can make myself a tiny heart cake. Why don't you like cupcakes? I think I just don't like cake that much. Now I'm talking about making cake though. But that could be cute, a little tiny heart cake. Oh, maybe I could make a tiny heart cake. Oh, let's do that. Because then we could bake the tiny cakes. Start making the cookies while they're in the oven and then cooling. And then do that. Oh, that could be fun. Or a heart brownie. Oh, did I make heart brownies for Valentine's Day? I think I bought those cake pans for Valentine's Day. I have a memory of making brownies. I feel like I did a heart-shaped brownie on Valentine's Day in those pans. I can't remember. I could watch my VOD back. I did that on stream as well, but I don't remember for sure. I'm like picturing these brownies that, anyway, could be wrong. We could do it again. I think there's a couple of the pans. I think there's 2 sizes. Yeah, that was this year. That was like only 6 months ago. Get Snap to make the biscuits. Well, Snap's problem is that she always says she's gonna make biscuits and then she doesn't make enough for everybody. Carrot cake is delicious. Oh, I've never made carrot cake. Oh, so my mom makes Andes mint cookies like that. My mom makes cookies like that. It's like kind of like a sugar cookie, but it has Andes mints in it. So it's like a minty, chocolatey sugar cookie sort of vibe. She does those at Christmas time. But you can't go wrong with that, can you? You're gonna try making banana bread brownies? I actually thought about making banana bread this weekend too. The problem with baking banana bread on stream is that it has to cook for like an hour in the oven, which is fine, but like it's I think easier to bake things like cookies or like a small cake that have a shorter cooking time. But at least with banana bread, you don't need to wait for it to cool to like frost it or anything. And I like banana bread. One of my favorites. Peanut butter brownies? Oh, I don't think I've made any of those. That sounds good. Could play Sims during the wait? Well, not really, because if I'm streaming in the kitchen, it's hard for me to like, I just don't have my usual setup. So I can't really like play Sims from the kitchen counter with my laptop like halfway across the counter, you know? Because I have to push it so far back so that I can have cooking space. Well, now you're making me hungry. This is cruel, Chad. Very, very, very cruel. It's like one thing if you could switch it easily between my two setups, but I usually have my laptop downstairs, and I usually have to bring my camera down too, so. Oh, Valerie, my Lego that I built on stream, I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. That's like the Animal Crossing Lego. They're all in a row over there behind me. The cats have spent too much time up there. It's making me regret putting them there, to be honest. The cats haven't done anything to them, but the cats have like, when they walk around up there, they like step around them all, and I keep getting scared they're gonna, you know? And that would be bad. So nothing bad has happened yet, but I do keep having these fears of like, maybe I shouldn't have them out up there at least, because the cats do go up there sometimes. I live in a cat house. Everything is cat, and you have to be very careful when everything is cat. No, they don't jump off the shelves or anything. They usually just go onto the chair and then onto the shelf and then back onto the chair and down. Thankfully, they don't jump all the way off them because that would be dangerous. They're like too tall. I did love the Lego stream. We should do that again because I really enjoyed the Lego stream. That was really fun. And we don't have to do like a Peppa Pig silly Lego. We could do like a real Lego stream again. I have some. Me and Dan, we bought like a train. It's the Orient Express, but we bought that because Dan loves trains. He gets so mad. I always say things like that where I'm like, Dan loves trains. Dan loves gymnastics. Dan loves Subway. And then he's like, stop telling people that. Sorry, I'm just sharing your interests with people. But he gets mad because I do say that a lot to people. I'll bring it up for no reason. Anyway, we have a train Lego set that we haven't built yet. And that could be kind of fun to do on stream. Only problem is it's really big, so it might take a really long time. But that's okay. That's okay. Or the Lego flowers, that could be fun too. Yeah, he would. Dan would really like the Lord of the Rings Lego sets, I think. We don't have any of them. I bet he would love them. Maybe he should get one of them. But the problem is, some of them are like really expensive. You gotta get like a mid-tier one. We could both stream a Lego stream. Oh my god, I can't talk today. They have Lego flowers at Costco. Yeah, I've seen them around. I've been to the Lego store at Disney Springs recently too, the like in-person one, and they have so many cool things in there. That Lego store is unbelievable. You have to wait in line to get inside the Lego store because it's so busy. I think it might happen at other places too, but I've never seen it at any other store in Disney Springs, but you have to wait in line to enter the store because there's so many people trying to go in there, and it's like they can only have so many in the store at once because of like fire code and stuff, so you have to wait to go in, and they do have a pretty big line at times. I think it goes fast though. Yeah, I think a lot of Lego stores do that because I think it helps to have it be a little bit less crowded too, because then you can actually look at things. You and your mom built the Legos you got her for her birthday in April? Really, Tilly? That's so funny. Yeah, I got my dad and my brother Legos for Christmas, but they built them immediately. Brett was like, can we go home now so I can build my Lego set? Oh, the Lego store in London? Is the Lego store in London, like, do they have one? And is it huge? Oh, I've been in there before. Never mind. I knew that. It's in Leicester Square. I've been in there. They have this, like, wait, I can show you. They have, like, is it a video, this thing? No, I don't want that. I want images. Hold on. There's, like, a really cool wall. Oh, look, 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 look. How cool is that? That's not the wall I'm talking about. But it's fun. I like how they have these things. Yeah, I've been in there. It's next to, like, the M&M store, Brew, I'm pretty sure. Or, like, maybe across from the M&M store. I think so. I have that checks out in my mind. Oh, I've never been to the one in Rome. I bet that's cool. There's a fun cityscape in New York City. We have at the Disney Springs Lego store. They have like some Disney Lego things outside. Let me see if I can show you. Well, first of all, this is not really what I'm talking about, but they have this in the water outside of it. And they have some kind of cool things too. Like they have Frozen and Star Wars ones as well outside, which is also fun. I like Olaf. But I really like seeing them. It's fun to see what they do for the different stores. It's cool. But yeah, I like these. They have, is that all of the ones here in Orlando? It might be. I don't know. Anyway, it's interesting. Do you really, Brew? That's fun. Now I'm like really wanting to play with some Lego. Could go to Legoland in Windsor? That's okay. We have Legoland here and I'm trying to not go to that. we have, it's not here. Legoland's like, I think an hour and a half away from me in Florida, but we do have one of those too. These would be so expensive. Yeah, could you imagine? I've never seen the Mall of America Lego store either. Let me look that up. I want to see what they have there. Oh, wow. They have like huge things on top of it. Look at this. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wait a minute. Is that a Lego helicopter giant? Wow, I bet this one is busy. Even cooler in person? I bet it is. Oh, this is cool. I think I'm gonna try and go to Lego store in London now, just for the vibes. When we're there next week, I'll go. Just for fun. Add it to the list. We need to go. I'm telling Dan. Okay. I won't buy anything. I'm not trying to bring that back, but I'll go look. You have 5 bookstores on your list? Me and Dan are going on a big bookstore tour in London too. That's our plan for one of the days. I honestly haven't planned out that much stuff for us to do while we're there. We have plans with like friends and family, is the thing, but I don't have a lot of like specific days planned out for our trip. Just because we're going to, you know, when you're visiting family, you don't really, not like on a tourist vacation, you know? Vlog from London. I don't know. I filmed a vlog in Amsterdam. I haven't even posted it. We haven't edited it though. In my defense, we got back from Amsterdam and it was immediately Love Struck time with the early access, so we were really busy. But yeah, I haven't posted the Amsterdam one either. Yeah, we're gonna see Mean Girls on the West End with Dan's parents, which should be kind of fun. We do have tickets for that, and obviously I got Taylor Swift tickets. So those 2 things. I have some museums I want to go to. I got some bookstores I want to go to. Gonna leave some room in my suitcase for books. I will be buying some of those. It was my first time in Amsterdam. Yeah, we went to Amsterdam and Rotterdam because TwitchCon was in Rotterdam. So we flew into Amsterdam and like did some touristy things, and then went to the convention. I don't know how much I filmed. I'm not a vlogger, so I might have to like do some voiceover from home to make it more interesting. But yeah, there's so many like pretty versions like of books that I maybe even already have, but like the UK version is so nice. You know? You want to go to London and bring an empty suitcase just for books? I respect that, Tilly. I won't buy that many books. I'll buy like a couple books, probably. We'll see. Yeah, I've seen Mean Girls the musical, but Dan's parents haven't. And it's just opening in the West End, or maybe it just did open. I can't remember when it opened. But Dan's mom wanted to go, so we got tickets so we can all go together, which should be kind of fun. You'll go anywhere with an empty suitcase for books? I respect that. You went to like 3 bookshops a day, did you? I love that. It's fun going to bookstores. When I was in New York City a couple months ago, I guess that was in like March. Was it in March, Hope? Oh my God. I stayed at Hope's house and she brought us on like a grand tour of all these. It was in February, even worse. Wow, that was a long time ago. We went to see the Stony Valley concert, and then she brought us on like a grand tour of bookstores. It's so fun doing that with a person who lives in New York City because she's like an expert. Hope is so fun. She was like, we're going to all these vegan restaurants. I got like all these bookstores picked out. Hope is so fun to be around. When she comes to my house in a couple months, the vibes are not going to be as good. Like we have one bookstore that we can go to. One. Which is not as fun as going to all these different ones in New York City, but it's still fun. It's just not, you know, as interesting, I guess. You can go to my Barnes & Noble too. I'm still not used to, so I moved to a different part of Orlando a couple years ago from where I grew up. And I still have only been to the Barnes & Noble that's nearer to me now once. Because, I've been to it before growing up, but not since I moved here. And I still go to like my old Barnes & Noble nearer to my parents' house because that's like the only, in my mind, the only true Barnes & Noble. But it's like way farther away. Not that much farther, but it's not close, you know? But that's the real Barnes & Noble, you know? This one's not the same. It's a nice one, but it's not the same. So, road trip back to where I grew up, 15 minutes away. Not that much of a difference, but you know. Oh, that's fun, Chris. I hope you enjoy it. My emotional support Barnes & Noble. Well, it's the one that I used to grow up sitting on the floor of with my friends. Like, that's what we need. We go to the mall, we go to Barnes & Noble, we sit on the floor. We wouldn't really buy anything because we had no money. Oh, get this. Sorry, one more thing. My friend Hope, she's Goose Kingdom in the chat. Weirdly, she's talking about how she's seen every hospital that my siblings and I have been born in because she's unlocked advanced lore. Yeah, because she stayed at my grandma's house in Chicago, and we drove past the hospital I was born in, my brother was born in, and my dad was born in, and then she's seen what my sister was born in when she was here. So she's advanced lore. I got to go into that hospital for the first time, I guess, since my brother was born, because my grandma had to go to the ER in the middle of the night when I was at her house a couple months ago. So that part wasn't so good. But I spent a lot of time in the hospital that I was born in. I was joking about how I was going back to my roots. When I had to get an Uber back to my grandma's condo at 4 a.m, in my mind I was like, going back to my roots from the hospital. I don't know if I told you all these stories too much. I probably shouldn't get into it too much. But we had to get in, because my dad, he rode in the ambulance with my grandma. And then my sister and Dan and I, we got an Uber to the hospital to follow them. And then when I went back to her condo to like clean everything up, we had to get an Uber in the middle of the night. And the Uber driver was like, hey, like, what's going on? Why are you guys coming from the hospital? And we were like, don't worry, like, we're fine. It's just my grandma. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry, but that's good. And then she proceeded for the entire drive to go into it, like, in so much detail about how her own grandmother had died. And she was like telling us about this like issue her grandma had and like how it was so bad and she was miserable for years and then she died. And she was going into all this detail and I was sat in the back seat like, oh my God, this is the absolute last thing I need to hear about right now. But it was the middle of the night and she's just going on and on. How am I supposed to talk to you about this too? Like, what am I supposed to say back? It was nice of her to get to talk about it. However, the timing was not ideal. Like, read the room a little bit, you know? I just had a really traumatic night, and now this is happening. At least Dan was there. Dan kind of took the lead on the talking in that one, you know? Because I was not able to. Yeah, I understand. She probably just got started and just didn't know how to stop. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. Dan comes through, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I probably should end the stream here now before I start talking about grandmas. Oh my. Okay, let's go see who else live, shall we? I've been yapping for 30 minutes. I finished this build literally half an hour ago. I've been sitting here staring at an empty lot. Like, we're not even playing The Sims right now. Well, thank you all for hanging out. Tomorrow, we're gonna play Sims again on stream around this time. We're gonna be here tomorrow, and I think that we're gonna be, I'm gonna play with Dream Home Decorator, because I haven't used that pack in ages. So that would be kind of fun to do some Dream Home Decorator gameplay, and go through and do some of that. And then I kind of wanna maybe raid someone who's, oh, how about this? My friend Planet Kenya, oh, never mind. We're on a BRB screen. I'm sure Kenya will be back. And chat's playing that game I was telling you about. With the words game. Well, I'm sorry to raid into a BRB screen. That's terrible. But my friend Planet Kenya is playing Palia right now. I love Palia. It's so fun to watch. I haven't played it much myself yet, actually, but that's fine. I like to watch it, though. And also, like, Planet Kenya has so many foster kittens. I don't know if they're out and about right now because she's on a break scene, but usually when you go to her stream, there's just cats, like, running around. Kittens running around. And it's really fun. So we can go over there and say hi to Kenya. Sage, Veronica, Kat, and Lola, and Aksu, thank you for the subs. And then I will catch you all there. And hopefully she doesn't feel too pressured to come back. I'm sorry to raid into a BRB scene. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Thank you, love you, miss you. Bye! And stop streaming.